Hello everyone and welcome to Arcane Focus D&D for today's special one-shot Escape from the Astral Citadel. I'm Mike, your DM, and joined with me are some amazing players. Say hi everyone!
Hi!
Hello everyone! Hi. We're joined by Arcane Focus's very own social media manager, content coordinator, and honestly the backbone of our channel, Amber.
Hello.
Next, a longtime friend, and by the time this comes out, I've done the math, she is also our brand new permanent co-host of our long-term campaign, Trials of Intier, amazing crafter of awesome Potter crafts, and one of which have reached the big dogs of TTRPG content creators, Crash!
Hi!
Hi!
I'm Crash. Like Mike said, I am a Potter. I do whimsical stuff. You can find me at dragonflightartwork.com. All the socials are listed there.
Amazing. Yes. Following her, we have another brilliant storyteller, someone who takes their characters and embodies them in such incredible cosplay. Welcome back, Vixie Bell.
Hello, how are you? My name is Vixie Bell, and today I'm your friendly neighborhood player at the Arcane Focus D&D table. I'm so happy to be back. Thank you for having me. You can find me everywhere on the internet under Vixie Bell or Vixie Bell Cosplay, or over at the Pocket Dragon Pub, running and playing games there too. Woo!
Nice! And finally, rounding off our incredible crew, we have the finest example of a real-life Eldritch Knight, mixing both magic, wonder, and might. I was going to catch you. I knew I was going to catch you when you were drinking. I did that on purpose. TTRPG crafter and aid to both players and GMs, we have the marvelous buff DM, Ethan!
Hello everyone, thank you so much for having me back here. I am so excited. You can find me online as the Buff DM, and you can find my narrative play podcast on Go Buff Yourself if you need more amazing things to listen to after you've listened to this one. But listen to this one first.
Yes. We have a wonderful story here of probably some ne'er-do-wells. We were leaning a little bit more into an evil characters, but we don't know. We'll meet them soon. But with that all said and done, let's set the scene. The beautiful mix of purples, blues, and pinks set upon a star-dotted space fills our eyes as the dance of color cover the astral sea. Its vast wonder and space are home to horrifying dreadnoughts, demons, devils, and space-traveling pirates, numerous floating cities, and more. Just imagine the freedom to explore the wild unknowns, the freedom. We don't have freedom today. Our vision pulls back as the statement repeats in your mind. Regardless of how the capture and incarceration occurred, you all found yourselves locked away into a small jail cell within the northern wing of the Astral Citadel, a supermax prison that floats in the astral sea, a perfect place to lock away those whose natural talents, whether they are martial or arcanic, are unconventional for those who can hold them in like conventional jails. They have to go here. An energy dome prevents those for any teleportation inside and out, as well as the strong stone mason that sort of surround the actual make of the Citadel prevent teleportation out and in, as well as divination magic. It is a secure space to hold those with power. And just to ensure that your stay here is without issue, you've all been affixed a sort of this metal clamp, this necktie that goes across your neck that's conveniently nicknamed Zeros. So right now, you currently are peering outside your bars, sitting on the bed, or just trying to bide away the time because you've been here for the last 5 months. And the only people you've been able to talk to is each other. Let's meet our characters. And we're going to go left to right from what I have here on our VTT. We're going to meet Tarnish. Do you mind describing your character, what you're doing in your cell, and what brought you to the Astral Citadel?
Tarnish is a Shadar-kai woman. She has ashen skin, long pointed ears, black hair. But it isn't that catches your attention first. It's the fact that her eyelids are sewn shut. And at this exact moment, she is levitating just a couple inches over the bed, her legs crossed, eyes closed, obviously, and is doing what she has been doing for essentially the last 5 consecutive months, which is meditating. What is 5 months in the scheme of a lifespan that lasts 1,000 years? As for what brought her here, it's less of a crime and more the fact that she was simply someone that society was more comfortable not dealing with. As a follower of Kelemvor, as a former resident of the Shadowfell, death is something that she is very comfortable with and familiar with and sees coming. And that knowledge is something that a lot of people simply would rather not deal with. And so she was easier to have locked away.
The scene of powerful necromantic and sort of connection to the death magic, and citizens abound and around, fearful of the unknown. Death isn't bad, but it is scary for those who don't understand.
It is nothing to fear, it is simply a part of life. But a lot of people disagree, especially when she helps occasionally aid the process along when it has been prolonged longer than Kelemvor might have seen fit.
Yeah. Floating in your cell, our vision from your cell window shifts over from the bars and over to your next door neighbor, Nova. Do you mind describing your character? What are you doing here in your cell? What have you been doing in the cell for 5 months? And how did you end up here?
Are we in like jumpsuits? Or are we
You're
like just in our
like
Under Armour?
That's a good
I
question.
wanted to know because I was like, I'm
We
going
didn't
to
talk
either
about
be in something or not in
You are
something.
in clothes. You are clothed. You're not naked.
No, I don't want to be naked. I was going to say I'm in my Under Armour for not in like some specific jumpsuit.
You're not even armor. Like you're given if anyone's ever seen like any sort of prison drama or anything of the sort, it is just it's just cloth. Nothing special about it.
Okay.
Shirt.
Nova's probably being a pain in the ass to the guards because she has etched how many days she has been in here with like her long nails, or 'cause she's not allowed to have a shank or anything sharp in here. So she has just found a way to be that damn annoying because she hates it in here. She's kind of pale. She has kind of like a mirrored yellow set of eyes, and she has runes tattooed all over her body. You mainly see them on her face because the rest of her is covered up. She's roughly about 6 foot, and she's in here for not something she necessarily did. She took the blame for her twin sister who holds a seat of power. And at the time, they both looked very similar. And she was like, I'm the one with the rap sheet. Let me take the fall for you. But she has not said that. She has gone through and through that she's the one that did the crime.
Sticking to your story.
Yeah.
Who knows what's occurring in the material plane as you've taken the fall for your sister? But you know at least this much. Better time spent in the material plane than here, as you're currently looking at the wall of tallies for each day, which you can only keep track of because there is no sun-night cycle, is only when the guards show up to give you food, is you can hear time for breakfast, that's another day.
That, and she occasionally probably bangs on the bars just to be a pain in the ass when they come in.
Our vision shifts over from that as we see another figure, horns showcase sort of displayed at full effect. Enya, could you please describe your character? What are you doing in this cell, and what brought you here?
Enya is done everything possible that she can to make it look nicer. So she's found some twine to wrap around her like white shift, and she's like taken some dirt and probably, something questionable to roll up like an eyeliner, and has like done like bare minimum like prison makeup. And she's like leaning out of the bars as far as she possibly can. She's fairly petite. She's bubblegum pink. She's got bright like teal hair, and her horns are just kind of like a darker shade of pink. And she's like very much trying to tell anybody who will listen to her a story that is just rambling about her past. She has said over and over and over again that she's not supposed to be here, that she was helping the crew, and that it's not her responsibility to do math when fireballs are involved.
Oh.
And the destruction of that city was completely the responsibility of the magistrate who had hired them under, some weird random set of laws that she's most likely BSing, given everything you've met about her.
Finally, the party has been sent to jail for doing the fireball in the orphanage. Finally! Vindication.
Justice.
So yeah, you're telling stories. The sort of occasionally you'll still feel that warmth from the fireball from your past, and just the reminder. Even the guards have, I think slowly some of them have sort of given you some courtesy to sort of listen to you for a few seconds, and then eventually they pass on, and it's just eating you away for not having anyone other than these other three to talk to, as you kind of take a deep sigh. And what could be heard on the neighboring side is Andromeda. Could you please describe your character? What are you doing in here in your cell, and what brought you here?
You hear the sound of heavy breathing because Andromeda has pulled an Uncle Iroh and is doing crunches in her cell. Exercise has been the only thing keeping her sane, but you notice that the guards tend to give that cell a very wide berth. Andromeda is a 6'7" tall dragonborn. She is a black dragonborn. Her body is comprised of metallic, gleaming black scales, which contrast with the white shift, the standard issue prison shift, we'll call it, that they were given when they arrived here. And she was already buff when she got in. And now she's just lean buff because prison food sucks. And it doesn't help that because she is a dragonborn and she has a breath weapon, she has been muzzled a la Hannibal Lecter, which helps her intimidation appeal. Weirdly enough, if you've seen the movie,
the nuzzle is just wide enough so you could slip some food in, but it's not enough to get like any kind of breath out of the teeth.
Exactly, not without because black dragons have acid breath, not without melting herself in the process, and she doesn't feel like doing that to herself today. But yes, Andromeda is very intense and doesn't talk a whole lot, not because she's not social, but because she's very, very angry at being in here. She was brought to jail after being tricked by another smuggler into taking the fall for a crime that went wrong. And because she was unwilling to be defeated, especially over something that wasn't actually her fault, Andromeda killed most of the force looking to arrest her, which may have ended in her being treated as a, shall we say, high-risk prisoner.
Definitely a red alert.
Yeah, definitely a red alert. And that is where we find her. So that's a little bit about Andromeda. She, like I said, she's not a super talker, and she does take a little bit of joy in intimidating the guards when they do bring her food.
You all hear from the outside door that sort of separates the hallways into that lead from from that point to the northern wing of the Astral Citadel. It sounds, because you guys got nothing to do except to talk to each other and listen. Your attunement, you're level 10. You guys are experienced. You can hear movement quickly. Sounds like multiple footsteps, and it's heading in here quickly. It's very rare that more than maybe 2 to 3 guards enter in the northern wing to give you guys food or to issue orders or anything of the sort. So it sounds like maybe half a dozen, maybe more. Anything that crosses your mind as you sort of hear this heading towards the northern wing?
Enya's gonna lean out even further and in a moment of rare, moment, actually, be quiet from the ramblings that she's currently expressing and, lean as far as she can to see in the direction as she can and be like, "Did you guys hear that?"
Tarnish steps up to the bars of her cell to look out, which is exceedingly disturbing given the fact that her eyelids are sewn shut.
It's like the facial expression of like the movement, body movement of someone looking closer, but there is nothing there. You hear the sound of metal being shifted, and finally heavy footsteps, until finally you hear the sound of metal slam open. Standing in front of you is an exceedingly large, full orc, well-dressed and primed, white collar, with a jacket with numerous like insignia that signifies authority. You see that he's got like huge tusks that stick out, white eyes. There's always been something off about this person. You met them maybe once or twice, as you recognize this to be Jorgen Helmcrusher, the head security and guard here within the Astral Citadel, just below the warden, surrounded by about 8 other guards. Steps in, does sort of a back and forth until finally, "Prisoners! All of you, face the cell. Stick out both arms through the cell doors."
Andromeda takes her time with a scoff. Like there's a scoff from her cell as she like slowly gets up and takes her sweet ass time going to the front of the cell. She has a very particular hatred for this individual.
Hurry up, Lizard.
Enya's like, "Hi, boys! Oh, how's it going? What we doing? What's going on?"
There's one guard in the back just goes, puts a hand down.
Love this. I love the dichotomy between them.
Hands out of the bars. You feel the heavy manacles slapped on your arms.
Can I ask a quick question?
Yeah.
The person who puts the manacles on Tarnish's hands, what is one visual detail about this individual?
The guards. And I think you get let's discuss how the guards look. And they're all pretty uniformic, but you get something individual from this person. Uniformic wise, they all have sort of this dark crimson red sort of cloak and hood. They do wear sort of this black leather armor. The key feature about them that sort of distincts them from anyone else is that they have this black mask with different lenses on the eyes that seem to shift different colors. Like first the lenses on the eyes are yellow, then green, then blue, then purple, then yellow, like sort of shifting around in a rainbow effect. It almost seems like they are shifting their view, almost giving you a glance. What you notice from this person individually, half elven, you can sort of see the elven features, young, probably in their early 20s. And there's a nervous energy from them as they kind of are a bit creeped out about your visage.
So Tarnish, just as this young elf is approaching a little nervously, will just cock an eyebrow. "There's nothing to be nervous about." Extends her hands.
You can, with your senses, with the eyes gone, but you can hear the sense. You can almost hear an audible gulp. Just someone like unsure. Clamps.
Just the smallest half smile.
Flows away. You hear the growl from Jorgen.
Andromeda straight up like growls as the manacles are being put on and like bum rushes the door just to fuck with the guard that's putting the manacles on. Just to scare the shit out of him. She wants him to think that he's gonna like beat the shit out of him.
Jorgen has to send out 3 guards for you. Like you always have about 3 people have to like, you bum rush and 2 people back up. The one person who's a little brave like grabs your hand and you like pull away and they're like now grabbing you and struggling, and eventually the manacles get on.
You got your cardio and look at that. Weak.
Jorgen, who's standing behind the guards who are putting this on. "I don't know why. Warren Creed doesn't just throw you into the Astral Sea. If I had it my way, I'd feed you to the Dreadnoughts." 7 years. The collective leaders of the material plane mandated that incarcerated individuals have some recorded time outside of their cell. I'm so happy that we talked them down to 2 days a year. So, congratulations, prisoners. You're going to the silo, in which your zeros will be removed, and you'll have an opportunity to cut loose, as it were. Get it all out now, prisoners. You have a long 6 months until you can do it again. The doors.
Is this silo like a shopping network? Are we gonna get like a little extra cash? Can I get my nails done? This is awful. I really need a facial. The silo sounds like some sort of like collective of shops, like a marketplace. I just want to make sure that I can get the R&R I need.
Enya, was it?
Yeah.
You're going to get eaten alive.
This guy's name is Jorgen.
Jorgen Helmkrusha.
Okay. I keep telling you, if you're gonna handcuff me, you gotta at least take me out to dinner first.
Ah,
And you better answer her. She's gonna keep going. And she points to Enya.
I mean, eating alive sounds fun, but I was more interested in like eating other things. Like, what is your like, other cuisine from? I mean, we're in the Astral Sea, right? Like, we should have some options here. Eating alive. You say that like it's gonna be me.
the doors start to get unlocked. Each of you see that there is chains affixed to your manacles, so that you have to walk like half steps because they're affixed to your feet as well. And you are led in a chain gang as you are walking through. And I'm going to introduce the first roll as you are following Jorgen and these 8 other guards. Everyone roll me a perception check.
Ooh, perception time.
25.
25.
Dang. Wow,
Wow.
should I even bother?
I
Sheesh.
don't see shit, I think, but hold on.
I'll just click the button to click the button. Actually, I can roll, right?
Yeah,
It's
you
easier
physically
than do
roll.
the math.
Absolutely.
That's big old
A
3.
4. What'd you get, Nova?
What do I have?
3?
My
I
perception.
don't see
3.
shit. I'm too busy insulting.
Oh, I had nothing at perception. I could just do a flat roll.
Yeah. And I think we're lovingly calling the nickname of your Andromeda's Andy, right?
Yes, Andy. Andy's fine. It's a 12. Big 12.
It's 12.
Sure.
I think it makes sense. I think probably last in the chain gang is definitely going to be Charnish. Everyone else, you are feeling Jorgen grab onto the front of that chain. This massive, like 9-foot full orc just shoved, like almost grabs, and the first 3 just get pulled. It is a very violent walk as you're going through corridors and hallways. Occasionally you'll see archways that are giving the sense of a window, and as you look out, you just see once again the familiar sight of the Astral Sea. But for you, Tarnish, you get turned around, and you're currently still following the crew behind. You spend enough time to look outside as you're getting pulled along, and you see a dock, and what looks to be an unmanned spelljammer. And for those who don't know, spelljammer, like an astral ship, something that can fly here in the Astral Sea that'll make it accessible for you to leave. You didn't know that there was other docks beyond the ones that sort of got you in here, and generally it's just sort of dropping you. This one looks like a personal dock. You start to map it out using the perception, and even with that blind sense of yours, you can just almost hear the sound of creaking wood and the movement of the Astral Sea hitting this spelljammer. It's just around the corner.
Just a small, knowing smile on her face, while from the back of this chain gang, she just whispers to herself, "Is it my time yet, Kalimvar? Or do I still have more to serve you?"
I think for those who have a connection to the weave, any magic source, with these zeros on your neck, it feels like you've been in a desert. There's been no flow of magic, little communication, if any, and you're desperate. And the fact that now you're being told that these zeros are coming off sounds enthralling. You are moved to a dead end, and in front of you is this large chrome-like door and you hear Jorgen, "Hand on the door. All of you."
Won't you help a blind woman out?
Big meaty hand on the back of your shoulder shoves you forward. As each of you place your hands on the door, there might be moments of like turning back, moving away. You don't have the give as your hands start to meld into the door, starting to take from your fingertips, slowly pulling you in till it's about to your wrist and going even further. And you hear Jorgen from behind you. "Rules of the silo. Lethal actions are allowed onto other prisoners. It is not allowed on the guards. We will not come and save you if some other degenerate decides to end your miserable lives, and vice versa. Weapons and
Don't worry, I will. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, go for it. Go for it.
Just saying, don't worry, I will piss in your general direction. And she would spit, but she's got the whole mouth. So she can't spit.
It's now going up to your
Yeah,
elbow. You're like, fuck you.
Basically, still.
You hear, weapons and armor is provided inside the silo. Destruction of prison walls is advised, as our guards will not hesitate to end you. After 24 hours, collection measures are taken, and you will be brought back to your cells, in which your zeros will be placed back onto your necks. Do you understand?
So you get paid to babysit us? That must be fun for you.
There is no push on you, Tarnish, but a big meaty hand on the back of your head, Nova, and he just shoves your nose and face into the actual wall as you start to meld. You have to take an immediate quick breath to the side of your lips as you're... And for everyone else, just sees Nova, half the face to the ears, and her back follows. And she is melded as you guys slowly start to feel the same fate. It's like full-on T-1000 as you start to get absorbed. And there's a moment where you feel you are inside of this door. And while inside the door, you feel a release. And finally, you are ejected out into the silo. Let's show you the silo. It's very rough, nothing too crazy.
So cool.
I've labeled a few important or at least interesting components of the silo that kind of intrigue or at least immediately catch your attention. One thing I'm going to immediately tell you guys, I'm not filling this space with a billion NPCs, other prisoners and criminals. So you can imagine that it is semi-crowded in here.
Okay.
You immediately exit out. There are a couple of crewmates who look like they're part of a gang. The East crew, the West crew, who are currently staring at each other with murderous intent, but they are on opposite sides, not willing to make that lunge. There seems to be some sort of grassy knoll space where a couple people are relaxing and enjoying themselves. The silo, think of it like built like a silo, like almost like a bullet. It goes up and then curves out into a dome-like space. There does seem to be not private areas. There are some sleeping spaces as well as some restroom holes that you can relieve yourself or sleep in, but there is no privacy. There does seem to be... Yes.
Do we still have our manacles on as well, or have all
Those
those also
released.
fallen off?
Those have fallen off as well. And so has your muzzle.
Yes! Free!
You can feel
So
like your
excited.
muscles of your jaws. You're like, ah.
Yeah, she definitely does one of those. She's like, it's been a
There
while.
are about 40 guards on an upper level, about 60 feet up, who are currently on this balcony, who all have their masks, and they have currently their crossbows trained on everyone, as they're currently around on about 60 feet up. The only guards that are on base level where you are right next to you, sort of this section where I marked guards. There are 2 guards there. Lastly, there is a couple figures who are currently working out, as well as a couple of elders who are talking to some of the younger folk. And then there's a big tent where there's a goblin in front that's currently, it's labeled the pit, where he's like, come on, come and participate in the pit! Fight our champion!
Like Andromeda, as soon as she sees the guards, gives him the old mafangulo. Like, she really doesn't like them.
Tarnish, upon walking in and having the 0 removed and the manacles removed, the first thing upon stepping in would like to lock eyes with one of the guards who is up above with the crossbow, and just with her sewn eyelids just stare at him, making sure that he knows she sees exactly where he is through those sewn eyelids.
Roll me an intimidation check with advantage.
Highest on the die was 16 with 16.
16. I think you see this guy through the mask, and you can't see eyes, but you can see sort of a lot of facial movement, sort of neck movement, looking around, and then locks eyes with you, does a double take, and you can see sort of even where the lenses are looking, you're locking in, and they have too. There is a pullback slightly, cock of the head. He leans into one of his crewmates, one of the other guards, and there's a sort of a mention nod of the head, and then pointing in your direction, and you can definitely see like they're talking about you now, like, oh, it's creepy. I will ask you guys, where does your attention go? There's obviously the two rivaling crews, the west and the east. There are the guards who are here stationed, a couple of bathroom and sleeping spaces. There looks to be like a couple of elders who are talking to some young guys. There's the middle grassy knoll here, as well as sort of the pit that is affixed here on the western side, as well as a chest, which you see other prisoners who are being let in put a hand into the chest and start to pull out weaponry and armor.
Oh. I'm going that way.
Yeah, it seems like a good first spot.
Yeah, I feel like Enya walked in and realized the 0 was gone and just cast the cantrip create bonfire and is just holding like flame, like laughing and happy with this like pile of fire in her hands. Just so romantically like
roll me an acrobatics check.
Okay. Oh.
Starting to see how this one got in here.
19.
I'm running with this fire. You do kind of like this, because it is packed in here, you do end up accidentally like shoulder bumping someone, and all of the logs and fire cascade onto another prisoner whose clothes emit in fire. He's like, ah! And drops down.
I control flames real fast to make it go out.
He's like, ah, 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 and then you hear like, oh, shut up and fucking take it. And just like another guard or like one of the prisoners is like, suck it up, and just pulls him aside.
They shouldn't make them so flammable.
Like,
Yeah, like, Andy thinks this is hilarious. Like, this is really funny to watch.
and I'm like, I can do it again, but there's stuff over there, and I'm here to go shopping. So I'll like skip off to the chest and like wave over by his shoulder, cheerfully smiling.
Looking into the chest, you get your standard equipment, as we kind of established for what you get for just creating a character. But what 2 magic items do you pull out? Like, you don't ask for these. These are given to you. Or maybe these are part of your repertoire of what you had prior.
I have a ring of featherfall that I pull out.
Okay.
I recognize it in the jumble pull through of this kind of, compartment. And it was something that I thought would be very, very handy in a tight situation. And so that I pull. I also pull just a little thing of poison. I feel pretty confident in myself, but just a little vial, just, for those moments you're up close and personal and you can't cast fireball.
I didn't check everyone's sheet too well. Wow, okay. Who reaches into the chest next? Or does anyone else's attention go elsewhere?
I'll go. Nova pulls out or puts on the boots of speed, and she takes out a little satchel and affixes it to her waist, and it's dust of sneezing and choking. So, you know, when people like to get a little bit too close in your face, like our big asshole friend over there. And she's referring to Jorgen.
Start to affix, immediately attuned, as we're going to call it here.
And I think she kisses her. She also has a battle axe, so she kisses her axe and puts it on her back with her plate.
Someone rushes up to you, Nova, tries to grab your axe.
Can she blow a little bit of the dust in their face?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
We're not gonna say it's part of it. This is just all right roleplay at this point. Just a little bit. Starts to cough and sneeze. I think you all get a sense that you guys are probably the big dogs here. Let's see.
Tarnish.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tarnish will also go. I mean, if equipment's in there, Tarnish is going there. The two items that Tarnish pulls out, the first is a belt. A girdle might be more accurate. And it's a little too big for her by a long shot, but as she puts it around her waist, it resizes to her size, and that is a belt of hill giant strength. And the next she pulls out is a set of scale mail armor. Nothing fancy there, but the final item that she removes is a lightly glowing, like, flanged mace. And she gives it a once-over, a couple swings. Puts it into a little strap on the new girdle that she has and starts heading towards the pit.
You sort of do a whip of it. You're like, all right, yeah, this feels good. The back swing, you hear, I'm gonna cast a fire! Boom! Someone gets hit, and you feel the impact. You're like, oh, all right.
Apologies, I did not see you there.
They were very good anyway. I know you can see and not see. That seems pretty obvious. But whoever cast that, I mean, Fireball is such a straightforward spell. It just aim better next time. And I'll just run up next to Tarnish and just be like,
you step on the guy
see.
who was about to cast Fireball. You're like, ow. Andromeda, what do you grab?
Yes, I was just laughing because that was a very it's Leviosa moment. But the Andromeda walks up. She's been following quietly, just sort of getting the lay of the land, and also looking for a way out. Because if she can get out and is given the opportunity to get out, she's looking to get out. And she reaches into the chest, and the first thing she pulls out are a set of fingerless gloves. For decorative purposes, look like they have brass knuckles on them, so that it makes them ideal for punching. They're decorative, though. That's what they actually are the gloves of missile snaring. If you're hit by an attack roll made with a ranged or thrown weapon while wearing these gloves, take a reaction to reduce the damage by 1d10 plus your dex modifier. If you have a free
Were you looking
hand.
at my screen or something? Because I was about to, because we talked about this behind the scenes. I have it queued up to send it to you. The gloves of this. I'm not even kidding. I'm gonna
That
press
is
enter.
so funny.
I'm just pressing enter.
That is perfect. Brilliant.
I was
We're
gonna
on
DM
the
it to you.
same page.
What?
Yes. Hilarious. Because I saw them and I was like, oh, that'll be great. Fantastic. So that's what she gets. And I was like, I didn't get this approved first, but okay.
Yeah.
So love that. We're on the same page. And then the second thing she pulls out is a wicked looking battle axe. She nods her head in approval and gives it, she actually gives it a test, like a test of the blade. She's testing the blade, so I need to know what's the nearest thing to her that isn't the chest, because I'm not going to destroy the chest. But what's the nearest thing to her that she can cut in half that isn't perhaps a person? Maybe we don't start off with murder right out of the gate.
Yeah, there are like trees and ferns within the sort of the grassy knoll, sort of this middle mall that is kind of nearby to the chest. You can literally, because of your size and stature, you can take a half step and just with a long arch swing of your dragonborn arm, just
Yeah, she basically does that with the axe to test the sharpness of the blade to see if it's gone dull at all.
I think for you also have a battle axe. This thing looks gnarly compared to yours. Like yours is still sizable and dangerous. This one looks enhanced as people who are sitting behind the trees, who are probably like incarcerated druids, are like, hey, and the tree falls. They have to step back.
Sorry. That's my fault. I needed to make sure my axe was sharp. Still is. Thank you. She turns around and goes back to the rest of the party.
There are angered eyes from the crews, the east and west. You can see they're bundled up and sort of looking at each other's soft talks. The elders who are talking to the younger folks who are working out. You start to see there's a bit of an aggression happening as the younger sort of incarcerated inmates are kind of starting to bully, or at least starting to rough up a little bit of the elder folks who are here. You can hear the goblin who's fixated in front of the flap of the pit going, "Who wants to face Reggie to win a prize?"
I like prizes. Who's Reggie? Can we play with some fire together? This sounds lovely. Tell me more. Tell me about Reggie.
Oh, hello. Yes, we currently have Reggie, currently our ranging champion. Come and win against him and win Old Wincy's mystery box.
That sounds lovely. Can I bring my friends? Look at all these beautiful women I have with me. I mean, we are a gorgeous crew. So, can we all go together and take Reggie on for a mystery box? Mystery box? Yes, mystery box.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, Reggie will take any challenge. 1v1, 2v1, 4v1, 10v1. He said that. Confident 8 straight wins in the silo.
What is Reggie, by the way?
He's strong and dangerous. There is a cost, however, to participate.
What's the cost?
We're in a prison.
Well, Reggie obviously has Old Wincy's mystery box, which he's willing to part with. In exchange, if you were to lose, he's simply just asking for... let's ask him. I think that's fair.
He leads you into the pit, which is this... It's sort of a ground level until the center space that drops about 10 feet. That's sort of surrounded by this limestone. And you see there's a couple of inmates who are sitting on these benches inside of this tented area. And there are a couple of guards in here as well, just to make sure that no one's doing any funny business. But you see in the middle of the pit is this large humanoid hippopotamus. Who currently is holding up an eladrin by both his shoulders and legs, and he's spinning him around. You hear, is that what you got? And you hear the eladrin crew is currently spitting up blood, going, all right, well, it's time to take my due. Slams him headfirst onto the stone. You hear a heavy crack as the eladrin lays limp, and you can see definitely his eyes are fluttering, he's not fully there. He's on the edge of dying, and he's like, "Listen, friend, you did well. All right, I applaud your intent. You did great. Now, I got to ask you, very personal, but you got to tell me truthfully, which is your dominant hand?" And you see the eladrin cannot speak. He goes, "It's all right. It's fine. I've seen you fought with your left hand, so I'm going to take your right then." Opens his hippopotamus-like jowls, crunches down on the hand, and separates it and starts to chew on it and eats it. You hear there's a cheer from the crowd as the guy just bleeds out and dies. He's like, save it for later. I'll take the other hand later. Anyone else want to challenge me? It's gonna be fun.
Andy clicks her teeth that was not a fun thing to watch.
Tarnish, as the life seeps out of this eladrin, just to herself. Lord Death, welcome another soul to your embrace.
that feeling. I think it's that final connection, Tarnish, where it almost feels like a river washing through a desert. You're like, ah, you can almost hear the approval.
And I assume that this is actually kind of a niche world question, but the zero being something that inhibits a lot of our abilities, did that inhibit the connection to the divine as well?
Yeah, it was muddled. Something was muddling. It couldn't get a full. So this is the first time you finally hear almost like a gasp of fresh air from a stale space, just like, oh, finally, no interruptions.
You know, with the metaphor you were using of like water after a drought, it's like this connection being reestablished, and so quickly afterwards witnessing and feeling a death is like a tidal wave in a desert, and just washes over her like goosebumps across her arm. Just
you hear the goblin that's sort of like by your knee level for all you guys who are pretty tall. Goes, one hand to play, not too bad. That's only if you lose.
How big
What
is
about a
Reggie?
horn? I feel like
That's
the horn
false.
would be equal to the hand. I'm
Reggie's
just saying.
Tarnish is
Or-
going to look at Enya and say, if it were equal, you would not be protesting.
The goblin looks and goes, maybe a horn. Let's ask Reggie. And to your question, Nova, this guy stands about 8 feet tall.
Oh boy.
Reggie's 8 feet.
Yeah, so you're on equal footing. You hear as this. I think they're called. Oh, I lost the terminology, but I think there are
Oh my god,
Gif?
they're hippogriffs.
gifs.
Yeah, that's what they're. GIF.
They're gifs.
Um,
Walks forward as the small goblin goes, Reggie, hey, over here.
I think that, as this is happening, Andy is going to position herself behind Enya. So you see this cute little pink creature, and then this towering, black, angry-looking dragonborn behind Enya. It might be shorter than you, but boy, I'm gonna go down swinging.
Reggie puts arms on the lift that's about a little bit 10 feet, so he has to lean up a little bit to sort of get on tippy toes to see you all. Oh, hi there. Pleasure to meet you. Oh, you're the new challengers.
We haven't yet
Yeah,
signed
yeah.
up our hands.
But I got horns, and they both start with H, and my horns are way prettier than my hands because I haven't seen a nail tech in months, Reggie. So and pure tiefling
tech?
horn, you could make, if you're into making knives, great handles.
I'm not into that.
Can we give you somebody else's hand? Does it have to be our hand?
It's got to be your hand, yeah. It's fair, right?
I mean, it's fair if I cut off somebody else's and hand it to you.
That's not very sporting, is it?
I don't know. I think it's pretty sporting.
Are you prepared to meet the judge of the damned should you lose, Reggie?
I guess so. I mean, we're stuck here for all my life, so might as well. But might as well have some meals while I'm at it.
Then I will happily partake.
Dren! Okay, good. All right. I mean, if you don't
As Reggie waves his hand in front of her sewn eyelid, she does not react, though she is aware, because that would be giving something away.
Yeah.
Impressive. This was weird, but I like it. It's great. If you want to lose a hand, that's great. And by the way, Miss Safely, Miss, if you don't want to lose a hand, I'll take a foot. I'm fine with that. It's got more meat on the bone. Horns, they're all bone. It's not very tasty.
You could stab more hands with them. I don't know if that's appealing to you at all.
Oh, I don't need stab hands. And he goes, can you bring me the legend, please? We're having a talk.
Like,
I've heard tiefling meat is incredibly gamey and tough. And so while I would very willingly offer you a hand or a foot, I really feel it is best for you if we negotiate, or if I can give you somebody else's foot. Not my lovely ladies here. But there are so many people right now that are in this area that we can definitely secure a foot or a hand or any appendage you find most tasty, honestly.
Yes, a big one. Wow, you're huge. In the back, please.
Okay, wonderful, Reggie. So, how does the fight start? I'm Enya, and this is my lovely lady crew here. We have been locked up for a long time. I know they look intimidating, but I think you're gonna have fun with us. I think this is gonna be the best batch you have all day. I really, really do. Like, we're gonna have so much fun, and when I take your box, it's gonna be so magnificent.
Oh, sounds fine. Is Dragonborn, you want to say something?
Well, no, I was just looking to see if the dead body had been cleared yet. It's not like he's using his feet.
Oh, yeah, can you take that one away, please? I'll save it for later. Hey, afternoon snack. We'll be here for 24 hours.
Well, you don't leave your food hanging out, that's how it spoils. Don't to get sick?
Oh, nothing can really sicken old Reggie. I've been through it worse already.
You must have a stomach like iron.
Out of common courtesy, just to make sure that I don't insult anyone here, out of curiosity, what is your dominant hand?
I'm ambidextrous.
I'm ambidextrous.
Whichever one I feel like killing you with today. What a stupid question.
Great. So it means one left in my choosing. Perfect. When you're ready, come on in inside the pit. And let's show you the pit.
At least his bedside manner is kind of polite.
He seems like a nice guy. I really hate to hurt him, but I want that box.
I'm neutral. I'm fine if we knock him out.
You guys go in the pit, and you are free to position yourself anywhere inside the pit if you wish to participate.
As they're going in, she's like answering this comment of like, I'm fine with knocking him out. She's like, no, if he goes down, he stays down. You don't let them get back up. Why give the opportunity for vengeance?
Because we might be able to make use out of him later.
We can make use out of him now. We skin him, we make bags, we sell them.
She like looks at you like this is the most practical thing in the world.
Hello?
Makes sense, right?
I know. Listen, I'm all for the slashy slash and the deathy death, but sometimes people have more than one purpose. Especially him if he's been around here for a while. He might have information.
And sometimes people need to be humbled, so.
That I'm fine with.
I don't seem to have control of my character.
Samesies.
Oh no!
You got it. I will then.
I didn't want to interrupt.
Here's my.
See, crash.
Oh.
This is where
Oh, that-
editing comes in.
Oh lord.
The beauty of pre-recording.
The beauty of pre-recording.
Oh, I've got it now.
Change my
Okay, we're
game.
moving now.
We'll fix it in post. Yay!
Fix it in post.
Isn't that right, Golden? Mr. Freeman. We all do science here. There we go.
I think that Huntrix is a great band name. I also think the Spice Girls is a great band name.
You guys start to...
Huntrix?
Huntrix.
You don't say.
Spicy Hunters.
Up, to this out so you don't get IP flagged.
Thank you.
I thought we were still in the editing and post part.
What happens when you get all a bunch of content creators together? You immediately think, okay, what's not going to get me flagged?
You're like, just hum. Hum nicely in tune.
We all hum in unison. It's fine.
Yeah. Is this against TOS? We're good? Oh, great.
Okay.
Less than 30 seconds. Go.
You all start to make your way inwards into the pit itself. Do you guys feel comfortable where you're currently stationed on the map?
I think so. Honestly, I feel like Tarnish. I'm gonna lean on Tarnish's perception skills because I can't perceive shit. I just hit things.
Okay.
I don't know if there's a lot to perceive. There's a giant GIF in front of us.
No, I mean, like, if there's any, like, weaknesses in this pit or, like, anything that would stand out to give us an advantage. Like, I mean, he's ginormous, but is there anything that we could utilize?
I do have a slight question about placement. As far as the ring around the pit, how high is that?
About 10 feet.
Damn.
Okay. So, because I was at first being like, I'm going to sit up on the ledge, but no.
I will say, in full disclosure, if you sit on the ledge, that's fine. You can do that. Some of the other inmates are going to rush to push you back in.
Wait, you know what? Sorry, I was just thinking, I was going through my head, like, what Andromeda's opinions are of all of these people. And I think that Andy is going to position herself between Nova and Enya. Mostly because she thinks Enya is going to be broken quickly. And is going to try to keep Enya alive.
Okay.
Thank you!
You're welcome. And she's pretty confident. She's pretty confident in Nova's abilities. My cat's just decided to get into a huge fight.
Is that like a cat sneeze?
Yeah. No, I have two. Shiva hates Krishna. Krishna's my mom's cat, and they get into fights all the time. I don't know why. They just hate each other. But anyway.
We've all played God of War, that's why. Gods always fight.
Apparently. So, all right. I'm going to say what I need to say, and then I'm going to go break them up really quick. But what I was going to say was I think her opinion of the others is pretty much they'll survive. This one probably is the least likely. Is the most likely to die. So that's it.
Okay.
Let me break them up here.
Yeah, no worries. In the meantime, and we'll wait for Andy to just sort of roll her own, but I'm going to ask everyone here to roll initiative. Just preemptively.
Get my good rolls out of the way early. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
16.
16 for Nova. Enya.
It's not going to be good. It's
fine.
7 plus 6. Okay, I do have a little bit going on there. So 13.
13.
You're rolling for initiative?
Yes, please. Yeah.
I'm going to actually roll on here so that it's on the board.
Let's put some music just for us to listen to. 19. Ooh, really good. What is your dex modifier, Andromeda?
One moment, I shall tell you. Andy's dex is 2. She has a 15.
Okay. Reggie has a 16 in terms of his dex modifier. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push Tarnish to 21 and Reggie to 20, just to keep everything kind of even, easy to track.
Okay.
You hear the goblin get up to the counter and go, "And we have a fight, Reggie! 8-time winner versus the 4 newbies! Everyone put your bets in!" And you hear, and we're gonna go off with the front of the line with Tarnish as Reggie just full on rolling up his sleeves. He's wearing a shirt.
But it's not his initiative yet, right?
Not his initiative yet.
Okay. Tarnish is going to step to the right just about 10 feet, pull out the mace, and just hold it to the side in one hand, shield on the other arm, and is just waiting for him to get close, is going to hold her action to attack.
Okay. Action
The
held.
trigger being him getting within range.
Okay. That is, and no bonus actions.
No. Cleric.
Understood.
I can heal.
Hey, fair, very fair. Reggie is going to. How long does it? So it's a 25. He's got 10. Okay, perfect. 1, 2. He's gonna step back here. You see Reggie start to take several steps back, get on all fours, roll his shoulders, and eject himself forward. You start to see him rush forward, and he's like low to the ground, taking an immediate dash towards you, Tarnish. He gets right into your range, and you do your reaction right away.
19 on the die for a 29 to hit.
29 connects.
That is going to be 9 points of damage.
Okay, and is this a magical weapon?
Yes. This is a
9.
+1 mace.
9 points connects and full damage done. As you clock upwards, Reggie heads down, and he's going to do one of his maneuvers here, which is rush and lift. And I'm going to need you to make me a deck save.
Not my strongest suit.
Oh, 5.
He gets underneath your belly and stands up at a full 90, and you go flying up in the air. You go flying 20 feet up in the air. And as you do so, you're going to land right behind him. Drop heavy. You're going to take 1 extra d6 for the drop, so you're going to take 3d6.
Bring it out.
Just a little point of note. Because of the path that I took, I get something called Feral Instinct, and that gives me advantage on
Perfect.
initiative rolls.
Oh, roll
just-
again.
Yeah, so I can actually roll again to see if I get something higher. See if I can.
If you
keep
do
this
get
game.
higher than Reggie or Tarnish, we will keep you at this initiative for now, and then next round we'll get you right into the right. But go ahead and roll again.
Totally fine. I saw it now and was like, oh, I'm gonna bring that up real quick. That's a 22. That was a natural 20 on initiative. So,
Perfect.
yeah.
So when we get back to the next round, you're going to start us off.
Fantastic.
So for now, Tarnish, you land. You are prone in this very moment as you land on your stomach and face, and you take 9 points of bludgeoning damage as you land down. Reggie's going to continue moving as part of his second movement. Get up to you, Nova. Not second movement, but as part of the rest of his movement.
Yeah.
And he's going to do a clothesline.
Oh, swell.
Natural. I'm not kidding. A natural 20.
Can I runic shield?
You
Are
can
we
do
using any
runic shield.
special? Are we using any special crit rules, like crunchy crits or anything like that?
No. Simply, if you roll nat 20, you double the dice that you would normally roll.
I think it says for another creature. I don't know if I can use it on myself. Can I?
I think you can. It's like you or another creature for
Yeah.
the runic shield, isn't it? It's a one shot. Do it for yourself.
Okay, I'll use it on myself. So you have to reroll.
If not, I have something I can do. So up to you.
Yeah, no, I can use it. It's
Okay.
just a reaction.
So you're gonna roll again. Not a nat 20. I gotta stop using these dice. That's gonna be a 31.
Jesus Christ! Yeah, that'll hit.
Yeah.
But it's not nat 20.
Okay, I need more dice.
Oh no, that's always a bad sign. Mind me, this is
cool.
my first time being a barbarian, so I'm just kind of reading the manual.
No, you're good.
You take 27 points of bludgeoning damage. I need you to make me a strength save.
God damn.
Christ.
Okay.
You guys are
Strength
level 10.
save?
I'm going hard.
I gotta go in person.
That's fine.
Let's see.
That's why I'm reading the manual, because I have a lot of shit I can do.
23.
23. Hits you hard in the chest. Your back foot goes back, and you are about to get knocked, like, do a full frontal flip and land on your face. You stop that. You do not go prone.
Oh, she just plants her feet.
Reggie looks back at you, Tarnish, goes, "Are you all right? Okay, you're fine. Very strong. Kept your footing. That's great. Maybe I'll take a foot." And that's going to be Reggie's turn. Andromeda, you're up.
Yes, Andromeda lets out, this is flavor, like a feral roar as she goes into a rage, because I would like to rage.
Like a crocodile, just the eyes.
Yep. All right. Like, she has her axe, she's got her gloves, she's ready to go. So, and she is going to attack Reggie with her battle axe.
Something I failed to mention in our intro, but I do allow flanking rolls. So if you wish to be flanking with like Nova, you can do that too.
Yes, I would like to flank
Yeah.
with Nova, so I'm gonna move to flank. Is that here? Or do I move
That'd be
is that
opposite to Nova. So it'd be like probably close to where Tarnish is, like here.
like here?
The opposite side, yeah.
And you
So
would have
she's
advantage.
gonna move around. There are several things that are happening here. There's a lot because she actually has fast movement at her level, so she can move an extra 10 feet since she's not wearing heavy armor. And I do get an extra attack as a barbarian as well.
Okay.
Can I reckless attack and rage at the same time?
You can reckless attack. It will give you advantage, but that means creatures have advantage on you. I personally wouldn't recommend it because you already have advantage because you're flanking.
Right. Yep.
Yeah.
First time Barb. Who dis?
Oh, cool.
All right. So you're. Let's see. And then there's. Oh, relentless rage is just if I like get really wounded. Never mind. Cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and attack with my great axe, so I don't overthink this. And she's gonna go at it. She's gonna attack. First attack with the great axe because I get an extra attack.
19. That's
19?
just enough to hit.
Nice.
That
great
connects.
axe goes flying. We're gonna have it just like I've always wondered how fat the hippos were. It's like as she like
I'm
digs her
sensitive. All right. I'll attack weight.
We
Been working
can
at
kill
it.
each other. Don't body shame.
Oh, that's fair. You know what? She's like, you know what? That's fair. Fine. I'll keep my
And
comments
then you
to myself.
slide the axe. Ah, damn it.
Yeah. She slides the axe back and goes for another one. And I'm gonna attack again with my great axe. Oh, she didn't do that great. That's only a 10. But it was not a critical. There's another
It was a natural one, I think, but you do connect with the first one at least.
Yeah. No, well, there was one thing that I was looking at that I have. Nope, never mind. I didn't see it. There was something where it said like I get an extra attack if I do this thing.
Are
but I
you
don't remember.
what type of barbarian are you? Let me double check.
Path of the Path of the Berserker.
Okay, I think on the next turn there's like a berserker attack you can do because I think it costs a bonus action to do so, but you used a bonus action to rage.
It's Frenzy. I was looking
Frenzy.
for Frenzy. That's the thing that I forgot to do, which is fine. She missed. She misses. She gets too excited and she misses. Sorry, guys.
Roll me damage for the first strike. You did connect.
Yeah, it's true. Okay. So when I roll for damage, I'm just gonna click. It's 1d12 plus 3 slashing. That's a 9 slashing damage.
9 slashing. Plus 3. I think that's not including your rage damage, which I think at this level would be a 3. If I'm not.
Okay.
So I think we do an extra 3 to this. Someone in the comments will correct me. I don't know. We'll look it up.
I'm gonna say that I forgot how to activate rage on this, but yeah, it'll be a 12 if we're adding 3 to it.
Okay.
That's fine.
Ah. Yes. Okay. I was doing math in my head.
It is loading. It's loading.
All right. Whew. Quick strike. The second one actually hits like Reggie's elbows. He sort of blocks it. Sort of does a full back elbows sort of hit. That was your bonus action movement. I think you're expended. Nova,
Yeah,
you're
I'm
up.
good.
I think Nova just kind of like smiles at Reggie, and I'm like, I think we need to even the playing field just a bit. And she's going to use a bonus action to use Giant Smite so she can grow in size. So now I'm large.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
But at like 10th level, I can roll 3d4, and then like that's how many inches just stay.
Oh yeah. That
So
would have been
I'm gonna
permanent. So
roll
like,
that.
yeah.
And that's insane. Okay, so instead of 6'3", I am now 4, 5, 6. Oh shit, 6'9".
So 6'9", and then you become enlarged, meaning that you practically double your size at that point. You are towering over Reggie. I think mechanically you're both large, but I think you are definitely taller than him. He's like, oh, wow, okay, that's really cool.
And I'm going to try and take 2 attacks. I get advantage because we're still flanking, right?
That's right, yeah. Don't forget to add your giant smite damage.
Yeah, I have the other D8 over here because I didn't want to forget. That's plus 8. So, dirty 20.
Dirty 20 connects.
You want me to roll the other one?
Yes, please. And this is a magical weapon, is it not?
I don't think so. I think my battle axe is just a battle axe.
Good to know.
Yeah. 18 plus 8. I'm assuming that hits.
That does hit, yes.
I was like, math. I'm sure that hits. For Giant Smite, do I only add it to the first attack or
You
both
do,
attacks?
yeah.
Okay. Ooh, that wasn't that great. First one is 8 points.
Okay.
Second one is 7 points.
Cut 2 strikes. it's hard for your standard weapon to cut through this thick, leathery hide of Reggie. He's like, cut me? All right. Easy.
Easy? You want to take my hand? I'm rather attached.
Yeah, we've got an agreement, have we not?
I didn't agree.
Anything else from you, Nova?
No, that ends my turn.
Enya, you're up.
Okay. Enya is kind of like sitting by and like cheering for her friends, like really excitedly in the first few minutes. Like, yay! Yes! Oh! Like, full face mode. And so when it like full-blown commentary like she's not in the fight. And then she's going to go, oh, it's my turn! And you see this tiny, petite, pink tiefling in her, like, still, like, slightly done-up prison shift just create this giant ball of flame in her hands. And I am going to cast my firebolt, but because I have it at a higher thing. So I have a spell. Let's see how it does.
You're doing the cantrip, firebolt.
Yes, 14 plus 7.
That
I was
connects.
terrified. I was like, fireball? Oh no!
On the middle of Reggie.
I'm like, can we back up?
No. I calculated fireballs. My character may not ask, but I do calculations.
I saw Vixie's eyes go, what? And I kind of felt, I was like, oh good, not me too. Me too.
Like Fanny
No,
was all like,
this
oh,
is directly at him, and I have cones as well. I calculated. We moved enough with flanking. That is going to be 17 plus 17 points of fire damage at him.
17 points. Numbers. I gotta do weird calculation with numbers. All right, good. Oh, magic person. Right. All right.
I wave happily after I hit him.
That hurt. It did. Ow.
How's he looking?
Bruised, not bloodied.
Okay. I like where I'm at. I will move just slightly back, just a little bit out of the way.
Fair.
And then I'll hold any further things for responses.
Understood. We're gonna correct our initiative here. Andromeda, you are starting us off. Round 2.
Me! Yay! Oh god, I was just thinking about something intensely too. Okay, so we've got a bigger version of Nova, and then there's Andy, who's just a big old dragonborn, not size large. We are still raging, right? Is my rage
You
still
are.
going?
Yeah.
Okay, that's how that works. Cool. And now I can use Frenzy, is that correct?
I think it is a bonus action to utilize. So yes, I think you can go into a frenzied rage and you can use a bonus action to attack. So you can do attack,
Yes,
attack,
so
third attack.
Okay, cool. So I can attack 3 times. So I think that Andy takes a deep breath and just goes quiet. There's no more of the banter going on anymore. She is like those gold eyes have focused on this person and
Crocodile
Art.
and Slit just.
That's it. The instincts have kicked in, and I'm gonna attack. I'm gonna attack with my great axe. I guess 3 times. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going, and that's I have +3
You have
for
advantage
my
too.
range, and I have advantage. I'm gonna just roll physical dice, because once again, I'm gonna try this again.
Fair.
All right. So, and it says +9 to attack is what it says on there.
Woo.
That's an 18 plus 9,
Connects.
so it's like a 27
Uh-huh.
to hit. And then I have a d12 available to me. I was like, do I have a d12? Oh god.
Let's go through the attack rolls and then we can start adding all the damage together. So let's do that first.
Well, I'm rolling again because I can roll with advantage, but like, okay.
Oh, got it.
See,
Trying to see if she gets
Yeah.
an nat 20.
That's
crit
not
fish.
a nat 20.
Always
We're
crit
fine.
fish.
So second attack, double rolls. We're gonna do a lot of rolling today. That was a 17. Sorry, this dice is really sparkly, so I'm like, oh, I thought that was a 1 at first, but it's a 17. plus 9, so 26.
Plus 9, you're good.
Yeah, I know. I'm pretty sure I'm fine. That actually was.
It's hard to miss good old Reggie. He's just a sturdy guy.
Just a big old guy.
You're just a big guy.
Yeah.
I mean, big is subjective. You could be tall, you could be large. It just depends.
Yeah, I think
Take
we
up
gave this
space.
guy like body image issues.
I'm quite happy the way I look.
Okay, so the last one was a 12 plus 9, so 21.
12 plus 9.
Nine?
Yeah.
21.
All
Yeah,
three
so
connect.
21. All 3 connect. It's very much like strike after strike after strike. And then it is, I think, yeah, this is my d12. 1d12 plus 3 plus, actually plus 6 because of the extra rage damage, right? So.
Yeah, you'd have I will do the math later. We're calling it a 3. People get angry if they have
no,
to.
that's fine. Okay. Well, the first, so 1d12 plus 6 is 7. The first one only does 7 points of damage.
Okay.
Come on, d12. Okay, that's a much nicer number. The 8, that's going to be 8 plus 6, so that's 14 points of damage.
Very good.
Oh, boo. You let me down, d12. 2 plus, that's a d12 plus 6 is 8. Another 8 points of damage on that third attack.
Reggie doesn't look bloodied, but now is, I will say, even above table, over half.
Okay. I think Andromeda could move here, but she's very aware that Tarnish is behind her, and she is going to act as like a shield for Tarnish, basically. So,
Okay.
and like there's like a huffed breath that comes from her as she's raging. So
Just a little bit of acid, just
yeah,
clouds.
just slipping down. Mm-hmm.
all right.
Acid.
Tarnish, you are up.
Tarnish is going to, with Andromeda standing between Reggie and her, is going to say, partially under her breath, but it resonates, "The path of the dead awaits your footsteps," and is going to use Channel Divinity Path to the Grave, which is going to make it so the next time one of you hits Reggie, he will have vulnerability to all of that attack's damage.
The leathery skin on Reggie starts to lessen. Starts to get thin.
And am I go?
Oh. Okay. Reggie's gonna, let's have some fun. I'm going to ask for Nova
Yeah.
to make me either an athletics or acrobatics check. He's going to use an ability called Unique Grapple.
I want to go athletics.
Sorry.
Don't do Okay. 22. No?
34.
Oh!
Yeah, I don't think I was beating 34.
Fuck!
Excuse me, that was very Brennan Lee Mulligan of you, okay?
I couldn't hold it.
Kill
I was
that
like-
dog.
That was kill that dog. Reggie puts a hand on your chest, a hand underneath your legs, and even in your large state lifts you up. And as part as my unique grapple, he can toss you as a bonus action to a creature within 10 feet. And I'm gonna choose Andromeda.
I already knew that was coming.
So he's
My
gonna
land
roll.
duck.
He's gonna roll an attack roll to Andromeda. See if this connects.
Miss.
Dirty 20.
I'm pretty sure a 20 will hit me. Hold on.
But you are raging, by the way. Keep in mind.
I am raging, so wait, doesn't that give me stuff? Hold on.
That means if you get hit, you take half damage.
Okay, so I'm gonna take half. All right. Yeah, her armor. Well, she has a thing about armor 2 on here.
Yes,
So I
you have
don't know-
unarmored defense, meaning that your con modifier and your dex modifier attribute to your AC. So I think it's like 10 plus your dex plus your con.
So, because it has my armor at base 10, so then dex
Oh.
is 2. So it gives me more.
So you'd
Yeah,
have a 12.
that-
What's your con modifier?
Con modifier is another 2, so it
So-
would go up by another 2, right?
You have
So
14 AC. You're holding on with a
still
14.
beats me, but at least I have my right AC now. So yeah, like it's still gonna hit me. It's not like I'm gonna that does anything special. But I'll take every point I can in armor.
Both Andromeda and Nova, both of you take 22 points of bludgeoning damage. Andromeda, you take half because you are raging, so you take 11.
Okay, so I'm gonna take 11.
As Reggie goes, "Whew." That was his first part because he's multi-attack. That was his first action. So I'm gonna put you here, Nova.
Okay.
And then Andromeda, why don't you make me an attack to opportunity?
Andromeda gets an attack of opportunity. Sorry, I was
Yeah.
like, that was me. That's me. I'm that guy.
Attack of
Okay.
opportunity.
Hold on, I was doing math. It hurt my head. Okay. I was moving her HP. All right, so I guess she's gonna slash with her axe. That's what I got. So I'm gonna do that. So
I moved
go ahead and
15
give it-
feet. He's gonna move another 10 feet.
opportunity. Do I get advantage on that with rage or no?
No, unfortunately not.
Okay, I just wanted to double check before I roll. Plus 9, so that's more math. It's a 14.
14 does not connect.
Yeah, does not connect. D20 let me down. I might have to
Quick
go to the
miss.
spa. Maybe it's stressed as much as I am.
As part of his last multi-attack action, he's going to attempt to bite down on Enya. And that's going to be a 27 to connect.
That's gonna hit.
Can I use my cloud rune, Mike?
You can.
Because it have to be somebody. Hold on. Because
It
it might
has to be
have to be
so-
somebody else.
So this is the funny option. I did think about that when you selected the cloud rune. There are other inmates and people in this space.
Within 30 feet.
Within 30 feet, people are like against the column. People are in this sheet. Like this place should be packed. I just don't want to put 1 billion people.
Okay. She's just gonna kind of reach out her hand, say a couple curse words, because for fuck's sake, she's a giant and on this fucking ground. And the runes glow on her face, and then it just alights Reggie for a second. And she's gonna point it at the other guy next, so he can't bite Enya. It's gonna go to the other guy closest to him.
Crunches down, and you're like, ah! And there's old
I love the
runic,
imagery of that.
old runic giant magic starts to emanate as this cloud rune starts to like the symbols on your face and neck that signify the cloud rune start to glow light blue as you're and you see a body just like a wisp of cloud tear down, releases, and this guy out here in the stands drops dead.
Told you could have somebody else's hand. We're brother attached to ours.
I didn't even get to taste anything. That's kind of shame.
That wasn't part of the deal.
That's Reggie's turn.
Okay.
Nova, you're up.
She's gonna get him.
Get him. Get him.
The next strike on this thing, he has vulnerability for the next hit.
Oh yeah, that's right. And I'm not. Oh, can I move to
And that's
technically flank?
everything. That's all damage sources. So if you can pump anything into it, everything will
know.
be double damage.
That's what I'm
So,
looking
question. He didn't touch me, but I do have Hellish Rebuke as a reaction.
I think you need to be hit.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay.
Okay.
Cloud Ruin shifted that attack to something
Right.
else.
That's what I
Thank
thought.
goodness for
Because
that.
yeah.
I would have
feel
been.
like
It's
he'll
funny. I
succeed.
would have done the 20-something odd damage, and I would have grappled you in his mouth, and he would have been able to move around with you in his mouth. I made a fun Reggie.
It would have
guy.
been really fun.
Yeah.
I mean, we could try fire, but I think he's gonna succeed on the strength. That's the thing with that. But we'll see.
Everything does damage though, double damage or
Yeah.
whatever, like your damage.
Okay. Well, I gotta hit first.
Okay, you gotta actually hit him.
You have advantage. You're flanking
Yeah.
within you.
I'm sure that'll hit.
Hope for that crit.
No, I got an 18 and an 8, but the 18 will hit because it's
Okay.
+8.
Yeah.
Let me roll the other one.
Get him.
Are you pumping in a fire rune to this, or are you holding that off?
No, I'll pump a fire rune into it. I just wanted to roll both my attacks to see if I hit. Ooh, that's very nice. 27 on the second one to hit.
Next. You only get vulnerability for the first. Like I think.
Yeah,
only
it
one
only
hit,
applies
right?
to one attack.
Okay.
Yeah. So D8 for the weapon and then the fire rune. So 1 sec. A lot of dice. That's not D8. 9 points plus it's 2d6. Nine plus 7, so 16.
16 points of damage.
Yeah.
Does that include the fire rune, or
Yeah, that includes
Okay.
a fire rune.
how much did the fire rune do on its own?
7.
7.
Yeah. 9 for just the axe.
So you said 16, right?
9 and 7.
Okay, so that means he took 14 for the fire. I guess no. Now he's vulnerable, so I guess it would count out. So that's 16 times 2.
Whatever that math is.
So you do 32 points of damage in one swipe.
Hell yeah. Get him.
The
Get him.
the channel divinity causing the skin to be almost translucent and like almost like it's emaciated because of like the decay towards death. Like for a brief moment, due to your god's pull, Reggie was closer to death as you cut through him. I have to do some math. Hold on.
I was like, I have one more attack. That hit, but I haven't rolled dice for it.
Reggie is bloodied.
Okay. So let's see what this is. Oof, that's only a 1. So, oh no, that's not a 1. That's 7. I'm blind.
Oh.
All right. 7 plus 4, so 11 points. But
11
that's
points.
doubled, so 22.
No, it was only for the
Oh,
first
it's only
strike.
for the first one, so,
So
11.
points. He only takes 5.
I think that's into my turn because that was my rune, my 2 hits, and I'm not gonna move.
And for your ruin, he rolled a natural 16 plus
Okay.
his bonuses.
Okay.
So he took the damage. So this just means he's not locked up with your chains.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, Nova coming out swinging. Reggie's looking hurt. Anya, you're up.
I'm like screaming in like anticipation of getting bitten. And then it doesn't happen, and I like look over the top and I'm like, you look really cute with your runes all glowy, Nova. And then I just firebolt him again straight to his face.
Okay. You are going to have a straight roll because you would have disadvantage because you are within melee range for
Right.
thing. Actually, I think only flanking affects melee weapons
attacks?
or weapon attacks. So I think you would have disadvantage on this strike.
Well, okay, then I also have Flame Blade. So could I pull that as a bonus action and swipe as my action instead then?
Absolutely.
Let's do that. So I'm going to be like, you look so cute. And then I'll be like, and it'll be a flaming scimitar that I basically pull out from air.
There's
And
no
just go-
sheath, nothing, just from your side. Like, where did that come from?
I'm pretty petite. I'm like 5'2", so it's like half my body on top of it.
You're holding 2 hands.
I love that.
All right, let's see. So that is going to be just a spell attack is how it rolls it.
Mhm.
So I have 13 plus 7, that's 21. And then 3d6 plus my spellcaster ability modifier. So, that was not as great as it could be, but 6 plus 7 is 13 points of damage.
13 points of damage. Got it. Reggie's looking nervous.
Anya said she was hungry. We're gonna fry her up a freaking Hawaiian pig over here.
You called me a pig again. Listen here, all right?
You said you were confident, so it shouldn't matter
am
what I say.
confident, but you got to call me what I am.
Fine.
I don't quack like a duck. No, I do. I walk like a duck.
You can be my hippo baby friend.
All right.
On a pike?
I don't know what that means, but okay. Is that the end
That's
of your
my turn.
All right.
Yeah.
Andromeda, you're up.
Okay, Andromeda, I am gonna reckless attack this, and I think she's gonna do a flying charge at. I'm just going for, like I broke it, which is. She's gonna
You're gonna be,
charge
like, right here?
towards Reggie, and take a flying leap with her axe, towards him, and I'm raging still. We're raging. Right? Am I still raging?
You are still
Sorry, I
raging.
forgot.
Yeah, you don't stop raging
Great.
until you don't get hit or you stop hitting.
I definitely got hit with a giant, so I
Yeah.
think I'm okay for now.
As long as you are fighting, you're good.
Sorry.
Okay. No, it's fine. I needed to be pelted, apparently. Ooh, that's a 16 plus 9, so 25 to
Connects.
hit. I mean, I'm gonna roll again to see if I get the natural 20, because I have a cool thing I can do if I do it. You forgot the 0 dice. It's 2-0, not just 2.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I'm gonna stick with the 16, and then I get 3. Do I get 3 attacks still? 3 because of the.
Yeah, you can still spend a bonus action.
Well, no, I just couldn't remember because we had the 2 attacks that come from the extra attack, but I don't remember what the 3rd attack was for.
That was your frenzy attack.
Okay, so I didn't do frenzy this time. That's what it was. Okay, I'm gonna make sure I'm rolling correctly. So
Still get advantage?
Because
My
she is
D20.
doing. It's the reason why she's not flanking, but she is doing recklessly, so
Oh,
she's
okay.
getting advantage.
I am getting advantage for that. I'm getting another d20 because my d20 fell on the floor. Good thing I have more than one. That's a natural 1. I'm starting strong. Fuck this die. Okay,
Thanks,
so all
Jeff,
right,
thanks,
better.
Jeff.
I threatened it, and it rolled an 18 plus 9, so 27 to hit on the second
That connects.
strike, and then
We do
Okay,
say
so
that
that's-
works. We
Yeah.
either let the toddler blow on the DM's dice so that he can curse them.
I do
Or
like
we
the.
So we curse at our dice and then
There's a
they
scene that
work.
plays in my mind constantly from Critical Role where like they go, I'm gonna roll bad, you're gonna suck at this, you're gonna suck, and they do the soul reverse psychology trick.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. So D12 plus 3 for raging, plus 6 because I have 3 for raging. So, oh, that's okay. 3 plus 6. That's a 9. 9. One of them does 9 points of damage. Come on, D12.
Got it.
That's an 11. Hell yeah. 11 plus 6.
11 plus 6,
17 points
17.
of damage.
Reggie's gonna use a reaction on that one, and I only have one
Okay.
reaction of this in the entire campaign, which is toughen skin, and he's gonna reduce that amount by a few bit, not a lot.
Okay. So, and I think
Okay.
those are her 2 attacks. She did not roll a crit, so I don't get to do anything. As that, hold on. There was one thing I wanted to. That was my action and bonus action, right? So,
Action for your multi attack, and then you did your frenzied attack, right?
and I didn't do frenzy this time. I did reckless. So
Okay.
reckless was my. I guess reckless was
doesn't-
my bonus, right?
Reckless doesn't
Because
cost
that-
a bonus.
Oh, okay. So the reckless doesn't cost me anything. So,
Mhm. What you feel comfortable with?
just making sure I don't have any bonus actions, but I think I'm okay. I'm good. I'm good where I am.
Tarnish, you were up. By the way, did you stand up in the last round? I think you did, right?
Tarnish has just been laying on the floor the whole time.
I didn't
like,
actually announce that I did, and so it would be retconning to say that I did. So I'm going to say no.
Go back to the death. I'm gonna lay here now.
She laid down to dodge my giant ass getting thrown.
Fair. But
I
Tarnish,
should have.
She went, nah, I'm just gonna stay right here. It's okay.
All right, so now I'm going to stand up. Glad that didn't come back to bite me much worse than it could have.
yeah.
I could have bit someone. That'd been great.
And why not? I'll get in on this whole frenzy thing going on up in here. Actually, I like my safety, and I like my spell slots, so I'm going to cast Toll the Dead.
Oh,
Hey.
it's a wisdom.
That is
save,
a
right?
Wisdom 15 save, please.
Oh, Reggie's so wise. He's got a 7.
That's going to be 16 points of necrotic damage. Oh, I'm sorry. Reggie is injured.
Yeah,
He
These
D12s.
are D12s.
Uh-huh. Reggie
That's much better. 23 points of necrotic damage.
That's what you needed. A little bit over what he had. So Tarnish, why don't you explain to me and showcase how does Reggie succumb to your spell? Do you keep him alive? What's happening here?
There is the sound of a bell that is audible, and it sounds like a mournful death knell. And as the other three are gathered around Reggie, and Tarnish casts this, and he starts to fall to the ground, the necrotic energy rotting his flesh away, she steps forward. The great guide awaits you. And squats down next to his head as he is writhing in pain.
The great dog?
Do not fear. He will be there to meet you. I envy you. Go now.
You hear,
And will...
you hear a whisper. Okay.
Does he have any, like, charm or ring or necklace or anything of even remotely sentimental value on his person?
He does have a monocle that has been affixed to his sort of his chest pocket, or sort of this collared pocket. Has like this gold chain. Perfect. And the body just lays there as you start to see sort of the black ichor just from a quickly decaying body from your necrotic spell. And you hear from the back, "They killed Reggie! No winners!" Not fully, like, there is no love between these criminals, but there is an uproar of, "Great! Are you guys gonna keep on fighting the next person? Are you gonna... Oh, well, let's give you a prize. I shouldn't... We're moving too fast. And just before we get to break, the goblin rushes over and hands you a small wooden box. I do have an example to show somewhere, but it is about palm size, nothing too heavy. And we'll see what's inside, or what you guys do to get out when we come back. Quick break, everyone. Let's go ahead and take a...
There you go.
I like that. Yeah, perfect. Now we're taking a break. Leave it in, post mic.
The mimic, our hands actually get bitten off. Karma is served. Like,
It's nice fighting you all. Bye, I'm dying.
I feel like
respect
Enya
that
goes
piece.
afterwards and goes like this to his smile. So
To the jowls.
he's like this.
Andy's just doing the whole like shaking the blood off her axe thing. Done now.
Let's go ahead and take a quick 10-minute break. If we need more time, we can always take a little bit more. That's always fine. But I'll be here after 10 minutes. So stretch, water, bio, the whole thing. See you guys in a bit. And we're back. Currently, you guys are awarded the new champions of the silo from this little goblin sort of mediator, as the dead body of Reggie lies still, just weeping sort of this black ichor from the necrotic energy left by Tarnish, as well as the numerous cuts and swings and fire blasts from the rest of our crew. And you are handed old Wincy's box. You see the old goblin. Wincy has been here the longest and just recently passed, so he's gotten a few grandfather clauses, including some of his personal effects.
I take the box, like I jump in front of anybody else trying to reach, and just go, "Oh, thank you." And he's probably, I mean, at 5'2", he's probably shorter than me, but still not, we're a little more maybe than my rest of my companions.
Yeah, you're rocking with some heavy hitters, some tall folk.
I, like, nod, and then like try to open it up right away. But I'm not hiding anything from anybody. I don't think I'm.
Yeah, it's so it looks like a paperweight, like a rock, sitting upon a bunch of folded paper. The rock itself looks like it's been etched, like there's some sort of like writing on it, and then until you realize, oh wait, that's not like lines. These are something was designed to look like an ear on this thing. So there's like an ear etched on this rock, sets aside, and then underneath it, the paperwork that you find is clear, copied and written notes and evidence on Warden Creed's daughter, Olivia, as she was responsible for a massacre in a large populated city on the material plane. And it looks like there's some clear evidence that the Warden's daughter should be here too. There also is one last piece of paper that I forgot to mention. It looks like it's written by Old Wincy that reads, port side bow of the shit. Hold your breath and dive on in.
Lovely.
I am reading through this like it is the like latest headlines, like I like fold it out in front of and I'm like oohing and awing out loud as I read of this daughter's drama.
What
then
did
what
you
happened?
say the warden's daughter did? What was that part again?
There seems to be like clear evidence that she was she participated in a massacre in a major city.
I'm glad I asked for clarification because my brain heard masquerade the first
Or
time.
mascara.
Those are
That's a
two
big
very
difference.
yeah. At first, I was just like,
Different
she's
vibe,
supposed to be in here for a masquerade. Damn.
Okay. I'm gonna lick
make
my
fun of the king.
wounds in the corner. I took half my hit points. It's fine.
Do I don't really have a lot for that.
I have
do
nothing
I?
to help you. I
I think I have
can
second
help
wind,
you.
so it should be a D10
yes,
plus
Tarsh.
my fighter level.
Oh, I got
No,
it.
I was raising my hand saying Tarnish has something.
Everyone
or
look up.
Can
Yeah,
heal.
sorry.
Tar's the only one
but-
like, raising their hand like, guys, look up and look at me.
Hello? All right, heals.
How are you looking right now?
Uh,
Just if you had a health bar, what color would it be?
I would
Red.
be bright green and a chibi smile with my like giant newspaper selves. So I'm good.
yeah, I'm half. I'm half. So I have 104 and 55.
I think the people who
I
took the rough hits were definitely Nova and Tarnish. I think both of you, comparatively.
Yeah. I mean, Andy took some damage, but it was only 11 points of damage. So I guess it would present in her as like, just maybe her pushing ribs back into place or trying to, or like just kind of popping her shoulders back in or stuff. Something that's both gruesome and all like, oh god.
All right, I'll go ahead and give a second level cure wounds to both of you. So for Andy and Nova. And because of my little feature here, I don't have to, because of Circle of Mortality, I don't have to roll. I auto max the healing.
Oh,
That's
So
nice.
that is 19 points of healing for both of you.
Heck
as
yeah.
Tarnish just places a hand where your wound is and just quickly passes her hand over it, and the wound is gone.
Kalamvor looks up, says it is not your time yet, but I cannot guarantee the future.
Thank you. Besides, I'm not here for a long time. I'm here for a good time. It's all right.
Is appreciated.
When you say that, Tarnish cocks her head as if listening to something.
Yes, I see that.
you're getting visions of all the reckless abandonment that Nova's had in the past. You're like,
Listen,
uh-huh.
I either sneak
Makes
in,
sense.
maybe not so much like this anymore, or I hit things
envision
really
it-
hard.
I envision it kind of like she just sees the scales a little bit in her
Oh.
mind and realizes that it's not quite quite there yet. Just yeah, you're a little outweighed on the lucky escapes. You'll have your due.
Oh, and I think like if she does this to Andy, Andy will put like a hand on her shoulder and says, "Good. I have business to finish before I can leave this place or leave this plane or mortal coil or whatever. Pick a word."
Pick a word.
I've been locked up for 5 months. Don't judge me.
Yeah, pretty much.
What do you guys do now? Do you leave the pit or do you kind of conjugate here and?
Should we do something about? And I point to the guy that literally got obliterated, who took the attack for Annie.
Goblin leans over. Who?
Don't they have people?
Like,
for
do we
that?
have to bury him or something, Tarnish, or is your god just cool with leaving him out there like that?
No, they said we could kill each other. It's fine. So
I know we could be respectful and like at least throw him in a hole or something, but I didn't know.
It would be preferable to give him proper funeral, right?
Well, if you're a person that I mean, I'm sure.
Andy's already
You
up going
what?
upstairs to collect the body. Like, all right.
I mean, he did take one, like the ultimate one for the team or whatever.
He throws the body and like the body hits the floor in front of Tarnish and says, "Official delivery."
Tarnish just squats down, makes sure that his eyes are closed, recites a few litanies under her breath, and draws the sign of the scales on his forehead.
I salute the entire time, like we're at like some sort of formal military event that I have no clue what I'm supposed to be doing.
And yeah, you're right next to like the edge of the pit. Over the pit ledge, you hear the goblin character go, "Did you know him?"
No, I just, it kind of seems a little rude since he took, the fall for that, just to leave him
Did you
there.
at least know his name?
Guy number, and then she counts off. Look how many
Albert! His name was Albert!
Hey, hang your head for Albert!
That's definitely not his name. Do we have, did they have names on our inmate clothes? I mean, obviously we're not in them anymore. Yo, yeah, he's like guy number 6. It's all right. We gave him, Tarnish gave us less rates.
All right, well, we don't have a hole, so just put him in the toilet.
Ew.
I'll light him on fire!
Jesus! The toilet?
Welcome to
I'll light him
prison.
on fire! Funeral death,
I don't
guys.
know if
Funeral
that's
death.
great. Let me back away from this situation, and
One
then you
sorcerer's
can
like,
light him
I've
on.
got fire. It's like, good, burn the body.
Well, let me understand you. You throw the bodies in with the shit.
Well, yeah,
That can't be good for anything.
it gets shot out into like the Astral Sea or something.
So there's just a bunch of dead guys and shit out in the. That's nasty.
Oh, imagine.
Imagine when it lands somewhere eventually.
Where is that hole you shoot the shit out of? I would be very curious. And
Why
I
are you
like
curious
wink
about
at
the
all
shitter?
my.
That the DM didn't plan on us spending this much time on this.
We haven't been out for a very long time. Apparently, we get only 2 of these fucking outdoor times.
Sure.
Actually, I have to take a shit. It'd be great to see where the facilities are.
There's no privacy, but you could do it.
It's a literal hole.
It's
If
literal
someone
holes.
wants
Let's
to
show
watch
you.
me, if someone
There
wants
are
to watch
4
me take a dump,
holes.
that's a problem on their part.
Here on each of the corners, there is a little hole next to the beds.
Mike, I'm gonna roll my second win just in case.
Oh, fair. Yeah.
Our second encounter is a toilet mimic. We're all screwed now.
Yeah.
So, can I tell which one would be the port side bow?
I mean, are you familiar with ships at all? Or if anything, you can roll
Oh
me like a
God,
history check.
no! Not unless it was like a fancy yacht I like schmoozed my way onto at some point.
Roll me a history check.
Okay. That feels accurate. 6.
6? You've never been on a ship. At least you didn't pay attention to it. Anyone else can give it a try.
What's the history?
Well, my question is,
Did you share this information with us? The stuff that was.
Yeah, I would have.
She read it out loud.
Been kind of like reading the highlights.
Yeah, because the reason that I ask is because I actually do have proficiency with water vehicles, so I do know a ship. But,
I would have been like, we're looking for the port side shithole.
Port side bow, you would understand, is port side is left, so left of the ship, and bow is the north. So port side would be like basically like northwest.
So I think Andy goes over to Enya and like bends her knees so she's at Enya's height and explains the difference between port and starboard to Enya very deliberately so that Enya gets it.
So I'm like, left, which makes the L.
Hold up
Oh,
your
no.
hand like this.
The L can't be backwards, Enya.
I think you made it work.
Wait. But you're looking at a mirror, so you're like, is it backwards? Like, what makes the L?
And
Oh boy.
after teaching, she goes over to the port side, where this might be, I would assume.
So, and during this, I'd probably take, especially if the goblin has left us in the bathroom being idiots.
Yeah,
There is no
would
privacy.
probably-
It's not like they can't see us.
That's the thing, is that there's no screen. The only thing that would be privacy is that there is like a small archway to get in, but there is no door.
Well, maybe we act like we're providing privacy. And you do whatever the fuck you're gonna do over there.
I would just be holding up the papers. Like, I am so oblivious to privacy anyway. Like, this is just like, I don't think I've really registered that there is no privacy, only that I have my fire back.
After being next to you for the whole 6 months, yeah, that checks.
Enya, are you following Andy to the port side, sort of the northwest?
Yes. And
roll
I'm
me
like
this-
comparing it, the writing to the words.
roll me either a sleight of hand or deception as you start to pass some of the guards, and they're going to start looking in your direction as you pass by them, because there's 2 guards that I labeled here that are next to that bathroom.
Can I help by giving her advantage by using my giant ass to block her a little bit? Because I'm huge now.
Sure.
Okay, sweet. All right, with advantage.
You did say giant ass, so
I know. There's been lots of things I've said this stream.
13 plus 6 gets
I
me
say
a
lots of
19.
things.
Woo!
I'm an inmate. 19, you said?
Yes.
There's a cursory glance, and then immediately Nova just gets in the way. They
Yeah.
just go back to what they were doing, sort of keeping an eye out on all the... There is death happening out here in the silo. Spells are going off, blades are being slung. Eventually, it's like one guy's like, "Hi guys," and this guy gets stabbed in the back, and then this person giddies, walks away.
Well, damn. All right.
You're let loose.
Okay. I'm gonna inspect this toilet because
Almost
our
stand out
notes.
front.
Okay.
Yeah,
Our
I'm going
notes.
if Enya's gonna inspect the toilet, Andy is going to stand like kind of in front and also sort of run interference, but she's doing it in a way where her arms are folded and she is like basically trying to intimidate people. Like she's using her intimidation to keep people away, like don't approach.
I think with both of you, both Nova and Andy, kind of playing guard and bouncer, I think the fact that we have a woman who becomes super giant, and a woman who's already freaking giant naturally, I think there definitely is a wide berth of people just not wanting to be like, I'm not going to mess with that. They're using the restroom. It's fine.
I'm going to use a
We're
bush.
taking turns.
Yeah. I'm going to go where that tree was knocked down. I'll go there. So that we'll say that Enya and Tarnish, you are currently inside the restroom. Again, there's no door, but you have the cover of some of your companions.
I tell Tarnish you're gonna have to explain to her right from left.
So, it says on the thing. Okay, see, here's your L's, right? One's backwards, one's not. It says port side.
As you
on the
hold your
paper.
hands up to
You'll
the
see I
woman
taunt
with
her.
her eyelids sewn shut, she just cocks her head at you.
Do you see?
So,
I tell
Tarnish.
Andy to, like, 10 coin if we ever manage to get coin.
So
They're not gonna know
I think this
the difference.
paper.
Well,
We've got to find which shithole to go down, and it said the port side, and so Andy said this is port side, and I point at the shithole. And we need to figure out how to see where it goes, because maybe we can get out this way.
Are you still carrying the
And-
dead body?
No.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
Alright.
I'm not.
No, it's like-
I don't know why I thought that.
We gave it its last rites. That was it. We were done.
I think we got distracted by the shithole. We didn't put him in said shithole.
No. Oh, but that's a good
forgot to take
idea.
him with us.
If we put him down, let's put him through the shithole to see where he goes. Let me see.
Wouldn't
Do I have
that
a
just be a
homie-
roadblock? Sorry, I'm not here. I'm
Well-
out here.
Just stop
He's
up
pretty
and fight.
big, so we need to shrink him.
Whatever
Ah.
solution we are going with in order to try to figure out where it goes, please can it have it not be me? You know how terrible it smells in here to you?
Yeah.
Fair.
I got prestidigitation, so we can take care of that after we're done. So I'll go
That's
through
enough.
because I get it. A girl's got to take care of herself. I get it, darling. I get it. I'll take the hit because if we get out, I'll smell like shit. I will.
The hole
If
is
I
about
could-
a foot in radius.
Yeah, don't stick the dead guy in there.
No, I feel like I should go. But I'm also a little scared that I'm going to end out in the astral state, guys.
So let's roll an investigation check to see what you can find.
Okay.
So I'll allow Enya and Tarnish if you
Can
want to
I-
roll investigation.
Help? Can I
Oh.
provide the help action?
Absolutely.
Do we have a rope of some sort? Anybody?
Is that part of anyone's standard equipment?
Hemp and rope. That is standard equipment for Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, we could tie a rope. We could tie our ropes together and tie it to her. That way she doesn't just go. Shh.
Guys, I'm an airhead, and the dice made it seem like that really should be a thing. I got 10.
What you
Was that with advantage?
It was. I got a
Oh,
natural
dear.
1 and a 9.
Oh boy.
I'll say that you will be able to discover something, but it's going to take some time, which means I'm going to throw in a complication for the two outside.
Great.
So
distress.
we're going to have that complication first, and then we'll discover what you learn after some time, because it's going to take you some time. Nova, Andromeda, you've been standing out here for a while, and it's kind of getting like time consuming. Edna's having a really hard time figuring out this 1 foot radius hole. And Tarnish is just like, what do you want me to see? Can't tell you. This is taking an considerable amount of time. And then the two guards look over in your direction. While everyone else has been giving you a wide berth, the prisoners, the guards are a little bit more equipped. Start to walk forward. One of the brave ones walks up. What are you doing?
Guarding the shithole so my friend can take a fucking leak. You got a problem?
Yes, clear a path.
I don't want to. That's gross.
You're going to clear a path.
Sorry,
So did you get like
sorry,
background
can you
checked?
repeat that? I don't speak common very well. I'm more draconic.
Looks over to the other guard.
He's a perv and wants
Wait a
to
minute,
watch.
you just said that in common.
She's learning.
But I have a basic knowledge, but some words escape me.
How about leave?
She don't know that one yet.
They
And I
are
think
going
Andy
to be...
just like takes a more like arms folded, like legs spread out stands, like make me, is what the body language says.
Okay. They're about to get physical.
Let's go.
Physical.
Can I?
Now
Oh, before they do, can I roll to intimidate? Because that's a thing.
Oh, yeah. Maybe that could probably avoid this problem because there's a clear thought, and I'm gonna put this above table. The rules of the silo is yes, you can hurt and kill other prisoners. The other 40 guards that are above here, if they see you fighting with these guards, they will all take numerous shots at you.
thing I got those missile gloves. Anyway, so I have something called Intimidating Presence. And then this is from Path of the Berserker. But this might be for battle because it says you can use your action to frighten someone with your menacing presence. So I can choose a creature within 30 feet of me. It's a whole thing. But anyway, I'm still rolling to intimidate. It just doesn't give me anything cool.
I'll say that, Nova, are you giving the help action or are you...
Yeah, I want to give just the help action because I'm giant. And I also pull my arms and be like, bet, let's go.
Both of us are like, come on then. All right. That's a natural 20, baby! Woo!
Oh my god! The one who was like, I told you to move, and immediately, Andy, you step up. Like, say that again. And there definitely is a singular beat, where the guard kind of like looks back. Tell your friends to hurry up. Come on, let's go.
That's what happens when you eat the shit that they serve you.
You deserve it.
New word in common. Pervert. There you go.
Perfect. Got it. She like lifts her head towards them. She was like, I didn't have to tell them how I tore apart their friends before they took prison. So that's good.
Time passes, and I'll say now, with that complication over, Enya, you learn that. So the way that the shitter works is that there is. Looks like a metal technical term. There looks to be like some sort of metal plane, like some sort of like sheet that goes over the hole. So if you could lift it underneath, it would actually open up. Like it almost creates a funnel, this sort of covering. So if you could remove the covering, the hole would be wider, and you get a sense that it may be large enough for a single person to go down.
Okay. I pass this on quietly to my friends. I do, if possible, make like really loud groaning, grunting noises to add to the like situation for noise levels. I
didn't mean for tell the audience. I didn't mean for it to go this long.
I have a crowbar in my equipment.
Yes?
Uh-huh.
I would like to use that to take this metal plate out.
Roll me an athletics check. I'll say this as lower the DC with the use of the right tool.
Yes! Okay, that's a 16 plus, you said athletics, -1. So it's a 15!
15. I did say I was going to lower the DC simply because you're using the right tool for the right job. I think Tarnish, you definitely have to give a hand because Enya gets like the one side, and every time she tries to move to the other side, like a cap, it just sort of rolls, and you're like, hold on, lifting this side, and finally.
How much grossness is involved in this process?
Very gross.
I don't need. Okay.
Yeah. It's a prison toilet, man.
From 1 to 10.
Tarnish.
10.
Tarnish just to herself, just in her native tongue.
Callumbo, please, are you sure it isn't my time yet?
I cast Prestidigitation on her right away to clean her up after the whole fact.
I mean, that's very kind of you, but her sense of smell is heightened. It's not about what's on her. This whole thing is hell.
That's fair. That's fair.
I'll say, Nova, Andy, you can participate now because I think everyone's like, that's their space now. Let's not deal with it.
Let's just find the trees where the trees are filled. That's the new bathroom.
There's 3 other restrooms. Let's go there.
So, and I think Andy will walk in to check in on them and say, like, and she deliberately is loud about it, like, everything come out okay? So as she approaches Enya, and
yeah, and I'm gonna go in, and I point, and you can see like a person size hole.
If Dragonborn, like, they don't have eyebrows, but they have eyebrow bone structure.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and one of them shoots up
the scale,
just the toilet. Yeah, let's get scaled. Like, eyebrow just kind of goes. Are you sure that this is? I'm not sure that this is how you want to go out.
I hold up the paper.
Maybe tie a rope.
Oh, do we? Yeah, tie a rope, and I like hold out my ankle.
To your waist. Why your foot?
She like Andy takes out like because we have 50 feet of hempen rope, the standard issue, and says, "Put it around your waist."
Oh, okay.
I thought you were just going to off yourself by diving into a toilet. Forgive me for not understanding properly, but you can tie this around your waist if you're looking for a way out.
Yeah. I think we can get out this way, guys. And I like tie this strangely elaborate but decorative knot that makes my like shift stay in nice as well.
Mm-hmm.
I wave cheerily goodbye.
Well, before you go, Andy is going to tie the rope around herself to use her body weight as like a weight so that you don't get shot off into space and then we never see you again.
Crash, you're always the best gift to a DM. Someone who jumps in without looking.
You let me take Fireball.
Yeah. Enya, you go in. I gotta go find now the route of going through the toilet, which it is a valid route. Okay.
We would find the route through the toilet too, wouldn't we?
Roll me a perception check, Enya.
Oh god, I'm not good at those. Okay.
As you slowly go down, it comes to a point where you have to pencil yourself, get real thin, reduce the amount of tension as you kind of.
It's a 17. Okay.
17.
You said plus what was the check?
Perception.
Perception plus 17 is plus 0, so it's just a straight 17.
Down, and eventually that narrow tube, sort of just enough for your body, slowly starts to open up. And with that, you can hear the 17. You can hear the sound of trickling water. There comes to a point where you're going down, 100 feet with 2 rope, right? Because we have 2 50-foot ropes. You get about 100 feet down, and there's another about 50-foot drop that leads to a fork in the pipings. There is one fork that leads to the left, in which you just see wild space. The fork to the right leads to what you can hear. That's where the sound of the water is trickling.
Okay. Before I get farther than the 120 feet, so where I'm at.
Well, you're at the end of your rope. You're at 100 feet. That's the
Yeah, 50 and 50.
Okay, I'm gonna cast message, and I am going to say, "Hey guys, I think we can get out. I hear water," and I'm gonna send it up to Tarnish, and be like, "It's kind of gross down here, but I think we can get out."
Tarnish, so the other two are still outside the bathroom, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I'm
in
laying
now.
down.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right, cool. Because I was like, how do I make it seem convincing for 2 more people going on the bottom?
I'm making sure that
the natural
that
20
Enya doesn't
intimidation
flap into
was
wild
like,
space.
that's their home. They live there now.
It's their bathroom now.
Yep.
Well, then, as receiving this information, fuck's sake. Are we going down?
Are we?
I cast message on repeat to everybody.
It's a group text
Group chat.
now.
Group chat.
You
Guys,
guys
you're
group
texting
chat.
back.
I realized
Hey
that
guys, I hear trickling water down here. We should give this a go.
I realize that over the course of the last 5 months I have not exchanged many words with you all, but you do not strike me as individuals who wish to spend their entire lives here. This may be the last opportunity we have for at least 6 months.
I just look in the hole.
Throat to Tarnish. Now or never.
Wait, what are
100
you doing?
feet, you probably could see me like lean out from my little ledge and like smile and wave at you.
Well, so this is the thing, is that do you plan to drop and kind of situate yourself on the fork? Oh.
Yeah, that was my plan, was to kind of like situate, come down and like prop so that I could counterweight as they came down on the rope, hoping to trade out with a heavier person when they got down. But I was gonna, in true rock climbing mode, provide a bottom belay as the first
let's-
person came down.
Let's break this down, and then you can tell me how you would like to work it. Is that everyone else is in the bathroom? You are the only one currently tied up by a rope, and you are 100 feet dangling down. If you go 50 feet more down, you will end up at a pointed fork. One end leads into the Astral Sea. The other end leads into something where you can hear where the trickling water is. So you have to drop 50 feet and land at a point if you want to stay at that point. Or you may end up falling and falling down either left side or right side, and we'll leave it up to a roll.
Maybe work your way back a little.
What I do want to point out is if you're still 50 feet away, you wouldn't be able to actually get further down until Andy jumps in, because the rope is tied to Andy, and Andy's your counterweight.
You're at 100.
That's why she threw the rope to Tarnish, because so Tarnish can tie it around themselves, and then
I was thinking what we could do is if somebody had a stick, which I figured would be fairly easy to get our hands on, we could do the pulley system and have like lower down, but that's not going to work because then it will lift me up to 50, and then we'll be stuck at 50 hung like that. So I think we're going to have to do the like back up against the wall, feet up against the wall, squishy down situation.
Full on Emperor's New Groove, Thunderbolt situation.
That was the thought.
We are. Well, I mean, Andy would probably do that to begin with, just because she's very much like about controlling her ascent. But we're gonna ruin these pipes.
Yep.
They're not my pipes.
I think I'm going to send up a message. Oh God, we're gonna jump. We're gonna jump straight into the Astral Sea, guys.
No.
Do you have anything on your person that would fall down at this point?
No, but I do have Featherfall Ring.
Okay.
So, I want to move as carefully as possible with my ring as a backup. I think... Oh, jeez. I do. I want to give you guys a chance to know what's going to happen to me. So, I am going to say... Okay.
All right, take a breath. Come on.
Is there something you could tie yourself to that's down there? And
It's just piping.
I don't know, could you tie
You're
yourself to a
inside
pipe?
the pipe.
And then we
There's
just
not going to
No,
be
but
a
if I
lever
had
inside a
something
pipe.
straight like a stick, I
don't
could
think
maybe...
the DM is going to kill us falling down the pipe.
you don't
Maybe
know.
when it's worth.
You
Okay,
say
to be
that.
fair, we all want to get out of here. It's just that one way out is actual death, and then the other way out might actually let us live to see another day. Just saying. So really both outcomes are in alignment with our goals. I think Andy at this point is just gonna, like, instead of contemplating the if, ands, and whatnots, the way Enya is just going in.
Yes!
She just looks at both of you and says, I'll see you on the other side, and like slides down, controls her fall like down
And
the
you're
pipes
like,
and puts her
I'm
in
still
the-
tied. Oh shit.
Okay.
Counterweight
I am
comes.
going
You guys are turning
to-
right, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna... Yep. I'm
Full
gonna
crocodile
aim.
roll.
I'm gonna use my feather fall because I'm probably like inching down as you're inching down. So I'm going to try to take us. Okay, guys, water or astral sea? Which way do we go?
Water.
Water,
Okay.
please.
Between those choices, water.
Okay,
Yeah.
we're gonna go towards the water.
Man, no one picks the Astral Sea.
No one ever goes for insta-death.
God damn it. I'll say with the use of Featherfall, if everyone else wanted to like jump down immediately, I think you can successfully, because the fact you picked Featherfall, and I knew this was a series of options, I was like, that could really help. I think that can definitely slow everyone's fall enough so their descent, where you're like, oh, here comes the fork, and kick, and kind of start to go towards the piping towards the right, where you can hear the sort of the water, and you end up in this sort of small, narrow corridor of numerous pipes and sewer levels.
Before we go down, you said there's a grate, right? There was a grate on this?
There was that sort of metal sheeting. Yeah.
Nova's gonna like let them go and then kind of like hang onto the grate and slide it back before we go
Yes.
You jump in
There's
with it.
thinking.
Tracks.
There's
Love
thinking.
that.
That's a good
Yeah.
thought. That's a good thought. See, they're not going to be in high alert now.
We're all too scared to come to the bathroom, so we're fine for at least a day.
I'm going to say everyone here roll me a survival check as you end up in this sort of maze of piping
Let's
and see what you come
get my
across.
survival, right?
19 for Tarnish.
Survival. I have
19.
nothing. Here we go.
9.
Nine.
My wisdom is not high. Big 10, baby. Big 10. Yeah,
10.
average.
You're walking through the sewer system and you can hear sort of the pitter patter of some feet of animal, like something living in here. And it sounds far away for now, but the longer you spend here, the closer it gets, as your own sort of splashing, going through the muck is kind of catching your attention. And I think makes sense for you, Tarnish, as you're clogged and sort of inhaling the sort of this worse scent, but something of standard air catches your attention. And you're passing by a couple of grates. You can hear the footsteps of guards above. Occasionally you'll see sort of a quiet moment. And then you see that there is above light emanating from one of the grates above. And it looks like a barracks room with nobody in it.
Tarnish will, because she's in the middle, is able to stop the line.
If we need more equipment, I believe we are underneath one of the barracks.
Go up that way.
Perhaps a way to get out and find a way out from here.
Better than being in the hole.
Tarnish is going to try to quietly push the grate up and slide it off.
Roll me an athletics check. It requires a bit of strength.
Can we help to give her advantage?
Yeah.
Advantage. Advantage is better for a dirty 20.
You're 20.
Yay.
It definitely takes sort of the help of your other compatriots. You something like one of the bolts get loose. You're like, okay. Slide it down. Make sure that it doesn't scrape against the stone. Sticking your head out, even though your eyes are shut, your senses start to emanate. It is an empty, like, sleeping barracks room, and I can actually show you where you are.
Yay.
Ooh.
Okay.
Boobly.
This is fine. We're doing great, you guys. Doing
The
great.
exit's right there.
Hey, what are all those other guys doing here? It's like this is a guard barracks or something.
It looks like, and if any were you to peek your head out, and I'll give this for you for free, is that this is the first checkpoint. You remember 6 months ago entering through this first checkpoint, but yeah, this is.
You mean if we die, we just like reload here?
Yeah, if you die, it costs 100 coins to get back, but you know,
Nice.
it's all
All right,
feeing
cool.
at this point.
This is the save point. Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
The OG save point that you saved over previously. And now you get to resave at. Okay. Let's see.
Could, while you're thinking about what to do, could Tarnish go to the door and listen to see?
Roll me a perception check.
We give a
Ye-
boost.
Yeah, I think
I'd
everyone
like
can get up.
to-
Oh, yeah.
I'd like to look around and see if there's anything used to disguise ourselves, like guard uniforms or something.
Ooh, roll an investigation check.
Let's
Not as
go.
great this time, just a 10.
Just 10. You place your ear. You don't hear any sound like immediately around you, so that's
Okay.
at least a little comforting. At least from Charnish's standpoint.
13
That's what you gather.
for her.
13. I'll keep it in mind. But you can hear the numerous footsteps, Tarnish, as you can hear, like, there is patrol outside. There is sort of the check-in station within the guard, within the Astral Citadel. You recognize this being semi-close to Warden Creed's office, and you're also recognizing that this is also the same hallway that led to that docking station you saw in the very beginning. 13. Hold on, let me get to 13 real quick for Andy. There is one guard's uniform in here.
How big is it?
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's the size?
I think it is probably just big enough for Tarnish or Anya, not for our bigger companions here.
Well, maybe we can make it look like one of them is taking us in if we get caught.
I have the same idea.
I don't think it's
actually.
gonna be me. I feel like I'm distinctive.
I think
She's
that's
loud.
a great idea, and I can be very, very winning as far as my personality. And I have a few little things that kind of help in that case. So
Andy just holds the uniform to you. You don't have to persuade her that hard.
I very unceremoniously get dressed in front of you all and just like rip off the thing and am just like throwing on clothes without really much care to what everybody's seeing. And then I like stand in front of anything halfway shiny, because there's probably not a full mirror in, and like adjust my hair, just like wipe dirt off so I look
Wendy
nice.
like has her axe, which is like meticulously cared for, and that's what you can use as a mirror.
I'm staring in the axe.
Yeah, it's the axe blade.
They have the mask as well. If you affix the mask onto your face, Enya, it goes through like a startup sequence where all the lenses start to go up and down. One of the lenses immediately you can start seeing the magical aura that's emanating from not only the rocks surrounding you, but also the magical items that your companions are carrying. Another lens goes down, and essentially you get true sight for a brief moment. It unclicks, and then another one goes up, and then you could see the heat emanating from everyone here.
I probably stare at Tarnish during the true sight, like switch over to her right away and like stare real hard.
Tarnish, why don't you explain to me, if there had to be an aura that surrounded you, even if it had to be like physical, like something with a face, or you can even get really wild with it, what would she see?
It's black and white, and it is divided in half, but not yin yang like. It slowly rotates around, where one side is full of radiant energy and the other necrotic. One side of life, one of death, and it just slowly circles around her.
She stares hardcore and then goes to the heat and then looks at Andy really close to see if like she can see heat coming out of like the mouth or the throat for the dragonborn.
Pure black, just cold acid.
Yep, just acid. All acid here, baby. It will burn you, but not in the way the fire can.
It's fair. It's fair. My dragon buddies are all fire people. I was just curious. So after probably what is like way too long of playing with it, try to like boop it back and forth, I'll like do like the breathing before acting and be like, and then I'll be like, I do.
Leather yellow leather. Leather yellow leather.
I go through a full acting. Yep.
Right?
And then I try to be serious for a second, and it doesn't work, and I crack up laughing, and then I manage to get the full serious face on. I'm
You
like,
have to do this a lot. It's a lot of putting it down. Keep it in check.
Slit
keep it in
my
check.
my sheet I slit, upon a slitted sheet I sit.
And then I feel like I do my best to make it look like they're in some kind of bondage without being in some kind of bondage, right? I would probably like grab the rope and do like ties that are like slip knots so they can get out real fast if necessary, but just enough to make it look like I'm actually like got them underneath my control.
Okay.
Okay.
Nothing odd about a guard walking out of the barracks with I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I already said enough stupid things. I was gonna follow it up, but I think I'm good on my.
It's manual labor. We're going for our work team force on the 124-hour freedom fest. It's our work crew.
We gotta wait for the moment that no one's looking so that we can just be like, we were here the whole time.
Right.
Where were you?
Right. I am
We could be
probably
sneaky.
peering out. Yeah.
Or try to be sneaky.
Let's try to be sneaky, guys.
Okay. Then I'll ask everyone to make me a stealth check.
I actually think I have deception might be a thing that I have because I'm a smuggler. Thank God.
Yeah, mine is like high proficient because of the feat I took.
At disadvantage, and I rolled a 17 twice. So an 18.
And I
have a +2 to stealth. I actually have a
Oh god,
something.
I'm
Thank
so
God.
scared.
23.
21.
Here we go. Oh, good. I'm glad everyone else rolled high. Wait, no, I did roll high. Never mind. I was looking at the wrong number. So +2 is 18 for Andy.
So there is going to be a complication here because of the way this is situated. But one thing that goes right in your direction is that I'm going to move some of these guards as there is a bit of discussion happening on this end. As in a brief mode, as you open the door, these guys are still in this room, so they can't even see you at this moment. So you find the perfect time to leave without getting the extra guards' attention. Perfect. Start to walk. And I'm going to say, Anna, you are leading the charge. You get to right about here, and you see leaning against the wall with a cigarette, taking a smoke break, is Jorgen Helmcrusher.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck.
This guy again.
Okay. I am gonna cast Charm Person.
I whisper, wait a minute. Do we want to go the other way, or do we want to have to go this way? Because isn't there dirt on the warden's daughter?
We do have dirt on the warden's daughter.
What is it?
She should be in here too.
You could also just go the old-fashioned way and make noise from like another part and make him walk away.
Isn't he gonna walk towards us? There's only like one.
Yeah, like he's like right there.
I'm sorry. There's a lot of pressure. I don't have the brains for this.
Okay, let me read.
The cigarette's getting smaller.
We're not fighting him currently.
Is this like a? Hold on, let me ping it.
Is friendly to us, but he'll know he's been charmed.
Is that
after
a door?
It lifts.
This is a gate. This is the first. You have to go. So essentially, you would have to. Normal circumstances, when they let in new inmates, they would go to this checkpoint, speak to this Citadel guard. There's a lever here that they would pull that would open up the gate.
Okay.
So we
Cigarette
went that
goes a little
way.
Smaller.
We're essentially going back in, right?
Yeah.
Well, you look like that. We don't. But my question is,
Wait.
do we know that it would be more than one guard escorting 3 prisoners?
I just want. Can I clarify to my understanding of the situation, looking at the map and your narrative, that Warden, or not Warden, but Jorgen is currently the only thing standing between us and that door, but there is a lever that needs to be pulled first to open it?
So there was a few questions going around. What happens if you went the opposite way? So
Got it.
the lever. So let's describe a little bit what you see, and then we lay it all on the table. If you guys decide to double back, meaning not going through the sewer system, but actually like, I'm going to go back into the sewers and then go to maybe Warden Creed's office, you would need to speak to this guard, and there is a lever that will let you in past the first checkpoint. Is it doable? Yeah. Is it dangerous? Absolutely. We're all dangerous at this point. The other option is you do see Jorgen Helmcrusher taking a smoke break, and his cigarette is like a fourth almost done.
You know, maybe we just keep the dirt.
And there are 2 heavy levers to the side of him that are next to this heavy steel door that you would understand, Tarnish, leads to that sort of solo spelljammer.
Got it.
I have command and charm person.
You also have fireball.
We also have fireball.
Well, you don't want to blow up the ship. We need to
but there's a big metal door between us and the ship.
If charm person goes wrong, I have a backup.
If charm person goes wrong, I have fireball.
We have the element of surprise. I'm just pointing that out there.
His cigarette goes out.
We need to. If we're going to do something, we need to do something now. So make up your mind. Fireball, charm him. I don't care, but we need to get out.
I am gonna push through, and I'm gonna like tug slightly, just to be like, "Come on, guys, play along." And I am going to cast charm person on the man. At 5th level.
What do you?
So
what does 5th level give you?
Does it-
if you upcharge
yeah.
it? Yeah.
Oh, it's more people, so I don't actually need to do 5th
Yeah.
level. We'll go down to.
I was about to say, like, what?
Yeah. No, we don't have to do that.
We're just charming everybody. Like you're charming us into doing what you want us
This
to
is
do.
a good
Right,
idea,
everybody's
everyone.
charmed. We'll cast it at 1st level because it doesn't change anything.
What do you
get a
So
charm.
he
say
has
to
to
him?
do
Well,
a
first, what do you say to
15
him?
wisdom saving throw, or he is friendly to me. The charm creature is friendly to me. When the spell
Fully-
ends, he knows he was charmed.
Fully understand. What do you say to him?
Okay, I kind of figure that like he might recognize these guys. And so I am going to be like, new protocol. We have work tasks for our extra uppity prisoners. So instead of freedom for the 24 hours in the silo, these are destined to do hard labor at the waste site where all the shit is clogged up.
I think for effect, Andy just sort of growls at Anya.
Flicks the cigarette. Your spell goes off. You almost watch it slow. Coat the mind. Crawl across the skull. Steps off as he is immune to charm. And in that brief moment, he goes, "Oh, you're going to the waste site. Let me help you." And I would like everyone to roll me initiative.
Oh, boy.
Fuck me! Oh, jeez.
Okay.
I was like, oh,
Eight
Sorry,
for
guys.
tarnish.
Maybe we should have gone for fireball.
I told you we
everyone's-
should have gone for fireball.
If anyone is
When all else
curious,
fails, clutch it
because
up.
I'm gonna go and let you guys know, Jorgen Helmcrusher, he is complete lawful. This is my good cop, only cop.
Okay.
He wholeheartedly believes that all of you just need to die because you broke the law.
Yay.
Valjean, at
Andy,
last.
Yes.
Andy, as a lawful evil, wholeheartedly believes that Jorgen needs to die.
That's fair.
We are right there. We are right there.
Hey.
Hey.
And I like to show show my cards sometimes. Jorgen is a retooled and reskinned Solar.
Oh,
Holy,
boy.
I mean, holy, literally, but holy.
This is,
fuck.
oh, we're so fucked. I love this for us. Great.
See, Tarnish got an 8.
Why do I always end up fighting solars in my one-shots?
Enya,
I
what'd
have
you
a
get?
16. Oh.
Andy got a 21.
21. What did you say, Enya?
16.
All right, 16.
I'm not gonna
Sorry.
roll for I can roll with advantage if I want to, but I don't think I'm gonna.
Nova?
Natural 20 for 24.
Woo!
Yeah.
Whoa! Wait, is that really the case? Shit. Alright. 22 for Jorgen. Let's switch up the music and then we'll get started. So we're going to start off with you, Nova. As you see immediately, he flicks the cigarette and goes, let me help you. Reaches for a blade and you're like, attack.
She's gonna bonus action and use her Giant's Might, so we at least can be level with this man.
Everyone gets kind of pushed a little bit.
All I wanna do, see you turn into giant woman. Sorry.
That was so appropriate.
Steven Universe, let's go.
Bonus action.
Yeah,
Embiggened?
bonus action. Question for you. I know I have to choose 4 runes, but can I use the same rune more than once? I think that's one thing
No,
I
you
don't
have
know.
1 rune per use.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure. I
I
was
think
like,
there's a certain level you get 2 uses, but you're not there yet.
yeah. I was like, I think that's the case. Hold on. I'm just gonna try and hit, I think, right now.
Okay. Yeah, I think we can shift people around because I think you definitely would be.
Yeah, excuse me.
Yeah. We'll move you here so that way it doesn't feel like you're taking up the entire space.
You just rush out, get big, go, and get us home. Go big or go home, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, go big or go home. Quite literally. Okay. 16 plus 8, so 24.
24. Yeah, that connects.
Let me roll the other one. Oh, that one might not hit. That's a dirty 20. 12 plus 8.
Dirty 20 does not connect.
Had feeling.
Thanks.
So it's an extra d8 due to Giant's Might. 14 plus 4, so 18 points of damage.
18 points.
Uh,
I'm going to feed you to the dreadnoughts.
Remind me, Mike, does Action Surge take another... I can't do it because I already did Hill
So hold
Giant,
on,
right?
hold on. You did 1 attack.
Yeah,
Do a
but I didn't
second
hit
attack.
with my second one. Remember, you said it didn't hit.
Oh, that's
Dirty-
right. The Dirty 20 did not connect. Action Surge does not cast a bonus action or an action.
Oh, okay, well then Action Surge.
All right, 2 more attacks.
Ooh, that's not gonna hit. That's 13.
Mm-hmm.
What was it? Oh, okay, another 24.
24 connects.
And I don't use Giant Smite on that one. That's only 7.
Got it.
Good first hit, though.
Good first strike. I think that's it for Nova.
Yeah.
Jorgen is going to reach for his blade and pull out this almost reflectant like longsword. Oh no, greatsword. It's labeled as a greatsword. Isn't that fun? Yeah, let's make some attacks.
Oh no.
By the way, for anyone who's curious, for those in the know, I'm using a blood die.
Oh, man.
Oh.
It takes blood. Pretty much as payment.
Listen, if the shit hits the fan, fireball. That's all I have to say.
33
Got
to
a
hit.
few of those up my sleeve.
We're going to the cookout, baby. Let's go.
You're asking me, yes, that hits.
33, and 22.
Hits.
Okay.
Ow.
3 strikes. Alright, I am not going to... Yeah, I'm going to have to get my die. Are we doing fun? Are we having fun here? You guys can go plug yourself one
Good
more time.
This is a great time. We're doing great. It's awesome.
All of this plus... Got it. You take 55 points of damage.
God damn, okay.
As 3 massive strikes, and this guy is wielding this greatsword with quick alacrity. Just the warden won't mind. One less piece of dirt in the trash.
Like her daughter? A nice smirk.
Ooh.
Like who?
Like her daughter?
He gives you a curious eye.
If she is trash, then she belongs here too.
Well, a little rumor is that she's supposed to be in here, but she's not because Mama's got money, right?
And another problem I need to deal with when you're done.
Andy, you're up.
I actually need to ask a question of because of someone who happens to be in the range. Nova, how are you with acid?
Less than half my hit points right now.
Oh shit. Okay, so I'm gonna hold off on that breath weapon just because I don't want to damage you, and you are in the range because it's everybody
can
within
aim
a
a
30-foot
cone.
radius.
Yeah, I was like, you
Well,
could
I can aim
probably
a cone. Okay,
position
I wasn't
it.
sure how that worked.
Like,
I'm
I
also
definitely
further
want to
back.
use my breath, but like I want to use it to hit Jurgen
Yeah,
because
you can do
she
that.
like because I could like I want to start with that before I go into rage mode. So yeah, you just like her eyes just glow this yellow color, and she doesn't move. I like my position right now because she's kind of under partial cover behind this corner, and she just glares at Jurgen. She hates this person so much, and she just like her breath starts becoming. You can see the yellowish acidic breath. She releases it towards him. At like just from around the corner though, like she's not revealing herself just
Just
yet.
a snout, just
Just her snout kind of go.
what type of? This is a dex save, correct?
Yes, this is a dex save. Hold on, I will read it for you. Exhalation is 5 by 30 foot line, dealing acid damage when you use your breath weapon. Every creature in the area of the exhalation must make a dex saving throw. DC for this throw equals 8 plus your con modifier plus your proficiency bonus. So my con modifier is a 2.
So 10.
So that's 10 plus my proficiency bonus, which I believe is a 3, right?
So 13.
13?
Should be 4.
Yeah. 4. So then 14.
So 14.
14. And then if they failed is going to be 3d6 damage.
Even with a plus 10 to his dex modifier, he's not proficient with his dex saving throw. He rolled a natural 2.
Yes! This man has taken 3d6 of damage. I'm going to be vindicated. Sorry, I've really purchased into like Andy's hatred of this man. All right. Oh my god. 3 3s. So 9 points of acid damage.
Okay. Spraying him.
And she wants to like present herself because that's what she wants to do, but she is not going to do that because she knows that doing so would make a target of herself to this person who she knows has battle prowess. So she's
Okay.
holding off on that.
Enya, you're up.
I love this moment because I'm gonna cast Fireball.
Wait, what about
No, it's okay. I did the math. So it's a 20 foot sphere. So I'm gonna move first. We're gonna move first.
Okay.
So I am going to move. We will come through here, so I have a clear line of sight, so I can see. And then I am going to aim for just back from the center of his person, so that the fireball goes back on him and the gate behind him.
So in a 20-foot radius.
Yeah, I wanted to push that back so the very edge. So I would walk up. I think I have enough room.
This is the issue you're running into, though.
We're gonna like
is
the
that
boat.
you
Yes.
have to center the explosion at a point that you can see. There is a wall, a door here. So if you were trying to point it like here, you would have to see this section.
I was gonna aim for right at the very base of the door where I can see. Right.
So like here, that's still 20
Yeah.
feet. Is it 20-foot radius? What's fireballs? 20 foot?
It's 20-foot radius.
20
It's
foot
not
radius.
a 20-foot
Radius.
total. It's a 20-foot radius, so it's a 40-foot sphere.
Yeah.
Oh, so it
It's
would
a item-
it would
Like
definitely
tarnish would be
explode.
safe because I think if in this case, like you're behind cover, it would explode there. But definitely Andy and Nova and yourself would be affected.
Can you do anything to help get the lever open?
Ooh.
Yeah,
a
that's
good
what's-
question.
If you run forward to get one, I can get the other.
Okay, so I do have something for that because I have
Mage hand?
Expeditious Retreat, I believe,
Meat shield.
which would give me a
Meat
dash
shield.
for
I
an
cast Meat Shield.
action. Let me go find that so I can read it.
Yeah,
Yes.
so
Okay. go
Expeditious
ahead.
Retreat is great. But I mean, I don't think you need speed right now. I think you can easily get to one of these levers. The problem is that you would have to probably cross like Nova. So I think moving through player ally spaces is fine. But you would have to basically end it here, or you would have to end it here where you move.
I'm gonna go for the one to our left, the more open space on the other side of Nova. Yeah, right there. And I'm gonna dash in there and try and pull the lever.
Roll me investigation check.
Okay.
You see the pain on Ethan's face. It's like, what do you mean?
Yep. Nope.
Hey,
Already there.
Can we give Enya advantage because of the starboard and port thing? I don't know. I'm pulling at straws, okay?
It's an 8 if we don't get it.
It's an 8? Okay. You pull the lever. Let go. Resets.
Oh shit. They both need to be pulled.
I'm gonna save my bonus action for Hellish Rebuke when he hurts me.
Oh, all right. That's a reaction. I got you. All right.
Have you used your action?
No, that would have just been movement, would have it?
Yeah.
Because the reason I ask is if you can hold your action to do a free object interaction to pull the lever again once Tarnish gets there, we can do it in unison.
That's what I was hoping to do if he didn't hit me. So I will hold my action to wait to see if if Tarnish hits it, and then if she does, then I'll pull in unison.
Got it. Tarnish, you are up.
Okay, before I finalize my turn, at the start of the one-shot, you mentioned something about teleportation. Obviously, we can't plane shift or teleport out of the prison, but it was the external walls that limit it, correct? Wonderful. Then Tarnish is going to step forward about 20 feet and is going to use Blessing of the Raven Queen to, in a just small cloud of black feathers, reappear at the other lever. And until the start of my next turn, I have resistance to damage. And we'll look at Enya and pull.
A large sound of like gears moving inside of the walls. The stone door, which is the circular spinning thing, starts to like an iris start to unfurl from the middle. Just you can hear like the sound of new arrivals. This thing's only supposed to open when new arrivals come in. So immediately you hear as alarms start to blare through the prison.
Oh, it's fine.
We only need 6 seconds.
But this door is open.
I'm not going to move right now and provoke an attack of opportunity, so I think that's where I'll call it for my turn.
I'll also say this
actually, the only other thing I would do is a ranged thing, and it would have disadvantage, so I'm not going to do that.
Very fair. I'm also going to say this as that Jorgen is currently blocking, so you'd have to roll like an acrobatic check to squeeze by him, or an athletics.
As long as I can see past him.
That's fair. That's very fair. Nova, hurt, but you're still up.
My turn initiative,
I have a question. Mike always loves when I say I have a question as a player.
I know, it's always going to bite me in the ass.
So I know I get 2 attacks, and obviously I can't do a spell for one of those attacks. But if I have an object interaction, how does that work? I.e. my little bag of sneezing and choking powder.
To interact with a magical item, it would cost an action. Because it's not like a rogue situation. Rogues do have features that allow them to do that.
I'm still going to try and blow it in his face, because if he fails... He's con heavy, though, so if he fails a save, he'll choke and suffocate until he does something about it.
Okay,
he's a solar. He's everything heavy.
Natty 1.
Yeah, I know.
Natty 1.
You tossed the entire bag.
He took damage. He took damage from my acid breath. It's possible. It is possible to roll shitty. So
it has to be a 15.
I'm going to do this in front of the board. We're going to do a digital roll. Con save. He has
yeah, I know. He's
plus 12.
Jesus Christ, he's a beefcake.
Fuck.
15% chance.
24.
Didn't get it.
No.
The bag pops in his face. You start to see the powder eject. We gifted you those toys.
Well, that was my action. Bonus action, I'm gonna invoke the Hill Giant rune, so I'm resistant to slashing, piercing,
Oh,
and
very cool.
all that mess.
Okay.
We're just
She
gonna
goes,
make ourselves impermeable to
shit.
you.
And she just taps her shoulder, like, I hope that one still works. So it, like, makes the rune go off.
Boop.
Enya, that's going to be... So this is Jorgen's turn. He's going to take a swipe at Enya for 34.
God damn.
It hits.
Ouch.
Tarnish, that's going to be 22.
Hits.
Yeah, let's do Enya again.
Enya.
It's going to be a 28.
Oh, that definitely hits. Oh, wait. That's...
You can do Hellish Rebuke if you wish as a reaction.
Yeah, I will hellish rebuke.
Question for you, DM, because I want to play fair, but it's your ruling. If she held the free object interaction, that was a reaction.
Oh, that's true.
Fair.
It's
Yeah.
true.
I mean, your rules. I'm
One shot,
sorry.
go for it. No, that's fair.
Ah, fuck yeah, correct answer. I just didn't want anyone in the comments being like,
Technically, yeah, that,
I did it already for us.
All right. It is a dex save of 15 as I point my finger at you and scream with all my rich, pretty girl anger.
She did say she was ambidextrous. She could
23.
switch hands and point with the other.
23, you save. So that is half damage, and it's 2d10. Let's see.
Roll high on those D10. Even if you roll max, then at least he'll take 10. So
Oh, a 9 and a 5. So 14, so 7 points of damage. And I just, like, pink flame, like, comes off of me as I scream. And it's really deep and dark. It's not like a high-pitched scream, but, like, more of, like, that, like...
Yeah, this guttural, almost like the fiendish blood starts to boil.
Yeah.
First strike, that's going to left, right. So left on you, Enya, is going to be 24 points of damage.
Oh, that's half my health.
Oh, damn.
Swinging down to the right now, and this is obviously going to be...
Did you say 24 damage is over half your health?
Yeah, I'm only at 40.
She's the squishy. We're the
I'm a
tanks, and we
squishy
still get
sorcerer.
damaged.
maybe, yeah, we're still. Yeah, well, I haven't stepped out of cover yet. There's a reason I was like, let me just take refuge behind this wall.
32 points of damage to Tarnish, now reduced to half.
16.
16. And then back down to Enya.
Damn.
So now this is going to be... Oh, some of these skipped out.
Question, DM.
Hold on, I'm doing math.
Matthew, man.
That's legit.
21 points of damage.
I am out.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit.
Yep, I'm on death saves, guys.
Oh no. Okay.
What is your
well,
question?
Is this hole Jorgen shaped?
Is this Jorgen... what? Is the whole Jorgen shape? Oh, I get what you're saying. I mean, I guess. Yeah, he is like an 8-ball in a
the
bucket.
hole if like me and Andy like shove his ass through this hole?
You could shove. Shove is a valid thing to do here.
Okay. Just need to know that little fact.
All right. That's his turn. Andy, you're up.
Andy steps out from behind the wall, her eyes glowing as her rage activates because this is automatic. Hates this man, insta rage. We're gonna rage and we're gonna frenzy. And she calls out his name to draw his attention away from the others and says, Jorgen, I have a bone to pick with you, and like unwields her axe and charges right at him. So, and I think that gives me like 3 attacks and I get to roll with it.
Oh, because you're doing reckless, yeah.
I'm doing frenzy. So I get the extra attack, right? And then I get...
Right.
I'm happy to
Well,
do
I think you're
reckless as well.
flanking with
You'd be
Tarnish
flanking,
anyway.
that's right, yeah.
So
Flanking,
you get
so I still
advantage.
get the advantage on
So
all
yeah,
of
you get
those
advantage and you get 3 attacks.
I'm gonna roll 2d20s to try to make this a little bit there. So
There's been a
I
lot
get
of great
D20.
revelations here. Like 40 is half.
Well, 24 was half.
Okay, so plus 9, so 17 plus 9. That is a 26 to hit.
Hits.
And then 12 plus 9. That's a 21 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. Last attack. Oh wait, sorry. I can roll with advantage to try to get a crit on both of these. Hold on.
Absolutely.
Oh, natural 20. That's a crit. And I have a thing that happens when I hit a crit. Cause
More damage.
frenzy, baby.
You roll another
yes,
die.
Brutal critical. Let's go. So I get another die on that. And then the last attack for that. That's a 14 plus 9. So 24? 24 to hit.
Okay.
Math.
24 hits. Yeah. So
Okay,
all
cool.
3
So
connect
that
with
is-
one of them being a crit.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, and she wails. Like, there's anger behind this strikes. She hates this man, and she wants this man to know she hates him, specifically. Okay, what am I rolling? D12s. Those are D12s and all.
And then you get an
So,
extra.
And then I get an extra, what is it, extra
D12.
damage die, so it's another
Yeah.
D12. Okay.
Add another
I
to
don't-
the pile.
Okay. So I'm going to be rolling lots of D12s. I got to find some D12s because it's either that or I think I have to roll
They're like D20s, but not as good.
with less chance of success.
Unless you're playing
Sorry, I
Die
had-
Hard, then they're fun.
And they're great. Okay, so that's
By the way,
3D12.
I'm so happy they made love to the D12. It doesn't get enough love.
Oh, yeah. There's lots of love with the D12s. I also really like their the way you roll in Daggerheart with hope or fear.
Did we just start a podcast? What happened?
Yeah, we did.
Yes. Okay. So the first one rolled off the table, so I'm gonna roll that one for the first attack. So it's a 6, a 4, and a 7, right? So total. I roll 3. I'm supposed to roll 3 die? Did I mess it up? Hold on.
Oh boy, I can't keep up.
Roll your
think I
normal
get-
ones
Not
and
my
then do your
job.
crit.
Okay. Roll my normal one and then do my crit. Good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the 6 for my normal one. That was my highest, so that's 6.
Okay.
Calculator. Then I'm gonna roll my crit. Look, and
give
it's
me the
cocked.
total.
Why do you hate me? All right, 12 max damage. So that's 18 points of damage. And do I get rage damage on top of that?
Yes.
That makes it 21. So 21 points of damage on that first hit.
Okay. Now we're doing the second. Strike.
Second hit. Actually, let me roll. First normal damage.
Did you double your dice?
Stop. No more.
Oh, I know,
no,
I'm just
wait,
asking
sorry.
because of the critical.
What?
Oh, okay.
Oh, because of the crit, I didn't double it. No, I just did. I hit the max damage on one of the dice, right? Okay, now I'm confused because I just rolled. I just rolled my normal die,
Let's slow
and
it
then
down.
my crit
Hold on,
die.
hold on. Pause.
That's-
The
yeah.
first strike you did. Hold on, let's pause. The first strike you did, that was the normal strike. That was not a crit strike, right? That was the
That
crit.
was-
That was the normal
yeah.
damage.
That was the
Okay.
normal strike. The
We're
second
not at the
strike
crit
was the
yet.
crit.
Okay.
We're not at the crit
Second
yet.
strike, which is the one I'm rolling right now, is the crit strike.
Perfect.
Okay.
This one gets doubled. Okay.
Yes, you do.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll again. So
We're all
not
on the same
confused.
page.
Okay, I'm sorry. I get confused when I get excited because I get too excited and I think too fast. All right. Okay, that's a 6. If the little line is on top, that's a 6, right? If the little line's on the bottom, that's a 9, or is it the other way around?
If the little line
The
is on
line
bottom-
is always on the bottom.
Yes.
So turn
So then
it so that
9.
it's underlined.
Cool. That's a 9. Now I got it. All right, and then that is a 9 and a 4, 13, and then that gets doubled, right? Well, the 13 plus, yeah, doubled, and then add 3 for the rage damage. Is that correct?
Generally, you would let's go that way just so that it doesn't get any more confusing. So yeah, 26 plus 3, so that'd be 29. So
Okay.
that's your crit damage is 29.
Yes. All right. So then my last shot also hit, and this is
In
regular
2 strikes with the
damage.
additional damage you've done so far, Jorgen is looking hurt.
Good. Because that's an 11.
Okay, 11 points of damage. Got
on
it.
my yes, and then that is got lucky. That one was a 1, so 12 plus 3 for 15 points of damage on that last hit.
Got it.
So with as much alacrity as he struck Nova, my girl gives it right back to him. Andy gives it right back to him with the battle axe.
Let's share some details behind the scenes. Jorgen was at like 41 hit points, turned to like not hit points, but as much damage he's taken. He's now sitting about 106 points of damage taken so far.
Okay.
Yeah, way over past his half. Anything else? I think that was your bonus action for the extra strike, the action. So I think you are expended. Enya,
I'm expended.
Yeah, and you roll me a death save.
Okay. Oh,
Sorry,
jeez.
Enya.
Oh, jeez. It's okay. It's okay.
You're going to be up next round. Don't worry about whatever you roll.
5.
Oh no!
So that would be a failure.
Tarnish, you're up.
Question. With the door irising open and all of that, I know Jorgen is still in front of it, but I assume, based off of the fact that upon it opening, we didn't immediately get sucked out into the astral sea,
Correct.
that it is not like an open vacuum out there.
It's very much like what Spelljammers would have, is like they have their own air bubble and their own gravity and the whole thing.
I was just looking at the map, and I'm like, I know it's for map building purposes, but that wooden dock just extending out into space makes me a little nervous. Like if I pass out, if I go out there without a suit, am I dead? Okay, so I am going to use a meta magic point to use distant spell and use a 5th level spell slot to use cure wounds, which because of my circle of the circle of mortality is auto maxed at 5th level. That is going to be 5d8 plus 3, so that is 43 points of healing to Enya from right there. I'm going to use Blessing of the Raven Queen again to teleport right to the door to the Spelljammer to see if there's anything I have to pull there to get it opened.
Roll me an Arcana. Well, let's do the health first, and then roll me an Arcana check.
There's no rolling for the health. It's maxed.
Oh, that's right.
It's
You're
43.
Right. Roll me an Arcana check.
A weird nat 20. So 25. Weird place for it.
You recognize that all someone needs to do is use an action to expend some sort of spell slot. Any expendages of magic will allow this thing to activate, and you would become like essentially connected from the helm.
I just want to make sure first you said you need to use an action, then you said any expenditure of arcane magic. So could it be a bonus action? I know I used my... Okay, just knowing for next time. I've already used my action and bonus action for this one, so I can't do anything either way. Would you accept a channel divinity, or is that not arcane enough?
I think specifically I've tried to get
into... arcane makes sense.
Yeah, there needs to be some sort of arcane like you need to spend spell slots. That's the problem.
Yep, I respect the hell out of it. All right, then I am out for right now.
To be
Nova.
more metal, okay?
Oh, speaking of metal.
He's a
Get
big
that
boy.
metal music.
Do I get anything?
That was 43 total points for Enya.
Enya, you breathe again. Your eyes shoot up. Nova, you're up.
Yeah, I know. I'm just looking if I get anything to like help myself shove him out the door.
I think because you were enlarged, I think you have advantage on strength checks, which means because a shove attack, shove attack is considered a contested strength thing.
Okay. Well, he's in my fucking way, so I'm trying to shove him out the door.
Roll with advantage. Oh shit! Hold on.
Scared to roll. Okay. What dice?
I really want you to push him over and him to lose like the last 3 hit
I don't
points.
have to roll with advantage,
Yes.
Mike. It rolled nat 20.
Nat 20?
Yes!
But I don't know what the modifier is. Hold on, I just want to see for shit.
Doesn't matter. I got a 19.
24.
You shove him back 5 feet.
Oh, he's a solid boy.
But you have another attack.
I'm gonna try and do it again.
Do it again. Another 19.
Shove him.
Let's see if this one's any higher, because it's either gonna meet it or beat it. You can come check my dice.
Is it another net 20?
Yeah, but on Vera's dice.
Hey man, Vera's always been pretty good.
So another 24. I got a 15 and a 20. That's what it was on the
I'm
dice.
gonna make this interesting. I'm gonna say that you can, for a brief moment, because you don't have to end your turn here, you shove him diagonal, meaning that he goes right here, meaning that majority of his token and where his being would be is off the was it the pillar? No, platform. Thank you. I'm gonna roll a deck save. Now you can check my die.
Did you roll on that 20?
Nat 2.
Oh.
Just 1-0 away.
1-0 away.
Oh, good.
And you shove him back 5 feet. You immediately press a palm on this side of the wall, sort of the western side, and kick him diagonal. He shoulder checks the circular door, loses balance, and is now hanging on the like one hand is holding the platform.
Oh,
It's my 2 attacks.
oh.
I want to
Put
get
him
away.
like right here for a brief moment.
Please let me have this one, please. It'd be so beautiful.
You're like right
Problem
there.
is, he's next to the line before you.
I
But-
know he's got an action before me, but oh god, if he can't get it back up, I will. Ah! I'm here. I'm ready.
Nova, something you could know is that a creature needs to contest with you to enter your space. And he can't really necessarily shove if you were to stand in his way.
Hold on, because I technically... One sec. I was like, I want him to go. You're in my way. No way.
I think you know once it becomes his turn, which is right after your turn, he's going
Yeah.
to get up from an empty space. So if there's an empty space right in front of him, he's going to get up.
Yeah, why the hell not? I'm gonna use a bonus action to invoke the last and final rune that I can do, which is the storm rune. So
Oh, cool.
60 feet, if they make an attack roll or a saving throw or an ability check, I can use my reaction to have them roll with advantage or disadvantage.
Too bright.
Sorry. All the runes went off. We all got blinded.
Let's go.
Do you stay where you are, or do you start to move, or do you block him?
I'm gonna move up to see, I don't want him to try and get up from here, so I kind of want to be the blockade to leave some room behind me.
So, like,
or
you
am
wanna
I
be,
gonna
like,
be
right
too
here,
big in the
or-
way? Am I gonna be in the way?
I mean, people can crawl. Like, I allow people to pass through ally spaces as
Okay.
long as they don't end their turn on an ally space.
I think she has one hand on the door just in case he tries to drag her, and she has like a boot on his face, trying to keep him there.
Alarms are starting to go off, and I'm going to start collecting some of these guards.
Oh no.
And I yell,
Coming.
now or never.
They're waiting for the gate to fully
I
open.
vote now.
We're all
Jorgen's
waiting
turn.
for the gate to open. I'm just imagining like the gate very slowly creaking open, like a very funny comedy moment.
Should have broke that gate.
Nova, roll me an athletics check with advantage.
Okay. Thank God for advantage. Because that was a 2 and a 17. You said athletics?
Yes.
Athletics plus 8. So 25.
Okay, he rolled 21. That was his first. Was to try to use like almost a forearm to push you aside and make you sort of fall off so you could take your space.
Yeah.
That didn't work. His second part of the multi-part action.
Can I
he's now
use
gonna-
my reaction to just make him have roll with disadvantage?
He already rolls
Oh,
disadvantage.
he already rolled with disadvantage. Damn, dude, solid. Okay.
He's now going to try to. I think he's going to try to grab your leg with disadvantage. So
Okay.
roll me another athletics check.
Press those dice. It'll go. With advantage?
With advantage. Now the DC, because you're on top of, like, you're literally standing over him.
Yeah.
You have the upper ground. You have to beat a 16.
I got a 14 plus 8. 22.
I think he has a third. He has multi-attack for 3 attacks. He's going to try one more time. He's going to now.
I don't want to roll
He tried pushing you. He tried grabbing you.
I told you, date first, and she's trying to get him off of her shoe.
I'm going to make a risky move. I'm going to make a story moment here.
Huh.
Boy.
I'm going to say that he's holding on to with one hand and trying to grab and manipulate you from below.
And I'm holding on to the door.
I'm going to say that he's going to make a risky moment right now where he's going to pull himself up and try with both hands, try to grab you and fall. Now that means I'm going to take away that disadvantage. You still have advantage.
Okay.
So roll another athletics check with advantage. He's going to roll just a straight D20.
Hold on, I want to see. Is Indomitable only for saves? Yeah, huh?
I'll allow, you know what? If you need a Dominable, you can use it.
I was like, I haven't had to use it. Okay.
DC
Athletics,
is a
right.
20.
I have a
He has a
plus
plus
8.
10, and I got an even 10.
Okay. You said advantage. It's an 18 and a 6, so 18 plus 8, 26.
Goes for you. You shove him off. Jorgen starts to float back.
Fine. If we need to move our asses, now is the time.
Guards are starting to emerge. I'm going to say for this brief moment, if I can understand where the narrative is going.
I'll pick up Enya if I can. Like, I know she's okay. Like, she's healed, but, like, I don't know if she's on the ground still, so I'll pick her up.
I'm definitely on the ground, and I do like the my hero and wrap my arms around your neck.
I think Andy, like at the watching Jurgen like get tossed into space, there's a sense of satisfaction, but also a slight sense of disappointment that she didn't get to be the person to end him. And
If you would like, you could shoot him while he's still floating.
Well, she has a javelin. Can I like throw a javelin at him?
Roll me attack.
Like, I think in her frenzy, like let's do it.
With advantage because he can't really move. He's just like floating back.
All right. So her javelin. Javelin is +7 to attack, and it's piercing damage. So
In the meantime,
13 plus 7 is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 does not connect.
Boo. No. It sails past
The problem what happens is that he's like, I'm gonna catch it, not realizing that there's still momentum, and momentum has to go somewhere. So he catches it, and it pushes him even further back.
Is she technically flanking with any of us? Even if Tarnish is all the way out there?
What?
Yeah.
How are you flanking with Jorgen?
No. Andy. Like, is she... no, that's too weird. I was like, diagonal here.
I could do it
that's
as
pushing it
reckless,
too
though,
much.
and look at advantage. So the DM space. All right.
I mean, you could. You technically could. You can be like, fuck it.
Remember how we said that there's no more powerful tool than spite? This is it in action.
Yeah, roll again.
Okay. All right, reckless. Let's go. Oh my god, I can't. Oh no, it's worse. It's a 4, so no.
Okay. Yeah, he catches it, but the momentum
I was
still
not
carries
meant
him
to
back.
kill Jurgen today. It's fine.
We are out of initiative as he has no, in an immediate sense, able to get back. He does have a way to get back, but it's going to take him some time, as well as some help from the guards. The guards are starting to run, and you only have mere seconds.
Let's go.
What do you guys do?
Pick up Enya, let's go.
Tarnish is immediately putting a first level spell slot into activating the Spelljammer.
Like a car, just you feel like your stomach go down as the Spelljammer sort of lifts up and goes almost like buoyant, and you could feel sort of the momentum of the Spelljammer. You can direct it any way you wish.
First way I want to direct it is to let us on!
Let us on! We gotta get out of here!
I'm assuming, Nova, you drop your Giant Smite.
I'll leave it and then like throw Enya in there and then just have my hand out so I can like gesture to lift Andy onto the boat and then drop.
I think
as
Andy...
I'm like being thrown into the ship, I want to give a little like Korean heart and cast Fireball into the opening.
Oh, there it is.
Yes! Amazing!
Jorgen gets even pushed. He's like, Tarnish, I have a question for you. What are you looking for? Are you looking to explore wild space, the Astral Sea, or are you looking for a way to get back to the material plane?
Well, the very first thing that Tarnish is looking for is whether this Spelljammer is equipped with weapons.
No, it is not. This one is not.
Damn. I was gonna leave them a little parting gift. Well, in that case, as the material plane doesn't necessarily interest her, but she didn't really have a particular destination. And so the main goal right now is just not here.
Fair.
That's fair.
We see a scene of you basically in your mind going, move, as the ship starts to take off. It is cramped and small. Eventually, Nova, you do have to get smaller to sort of get a
Yeah,
little
no,
bit
I
more
shrink back
space.
once everybody's on the boat.
Yeah, it's like Andy would have like.
The view of the Astral Citadel getting smaller and smaller and smaller. You are surrounded once again by that beautiful kaleidoscope of pink, purples, and blues upon dotted white spots of the wild space astral seas colliding with one another. These numerous rocks floating midair, holding old ancient cities, beasts far, far in the distance. There's no horizon, just you can see endless. Occasionally you'll see orbs of white, portals leading to different locations and locales. As our crew here hear the last words, yell of unintelligible screams as Jorgen is currently getting pushed further and further back due to the fireball and the numerous strikes, lost and away in the Astral Sea, as we finally see our crew make it out and have escaped the Astral Citadel. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yay!
Oh man, did we lose Ethan right at the end?
Yeah.
Oh, we did. Oh.
Well, thank you so much for joining us for the special little one shot. I want to thank here all of my players for joining us. Thank you so much. And Ethan would like to tell you, because the internet just crashed, thank you for joining us as well. And we will see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye!
Yay!